Welcome to D&D once more.
Is it happening? It's happening.
Yay!
It's happening
Is it
presently.
happening? It's happening?
It's happening presently. Yes.
Oh God, it's happening.
Yep.
Yeah, and now we have it for posterity.
Huzzah.
Posterity begins forthwith.
Huzzoo.
What ho?
Right. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, you guys got like a few little rooms that aren't used all that much. But it's mostly just because you guys haven't really found the need. Yeah, that one is like I said, like all-purpose general workshop. The room above it is, I mean, you guys have kind of gone in there. I think like the first time we rented this place out, I described it as what seemed to be like a very sparsely put together like teleportation room, and like I don't know, there was a whole bunch of like weird strange books on the table and various scribblings, and it's just like, what the fuck does any of this mean? You guys
It's
had
a
more important things to do.
Yeah.
it's a wizard workshop.
It's a wizard workshop. Oh, also located in the regular workshop is your downstairs. Uh, we'll say over to the basement down here. Which
That's right, because we've got like a basically like a little cavey dungeony area down there that I
yeah,
always forget about.
yeah, yeah, right down here.
There's
Uh,
a cell just in case. You never know.
ju- yeah, I mean, like technically speaking, this is just like an iron door. This could be
Mhm.
used for storage, or you could use it to keep people in, much like mini
Or like
rooms.
a treasure room.
Storing people.
Yeah, 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 or treasure.
Is that like a well? I'm having a hard time parsing with that.
Oh, you know what? I am also having a hard time parsing. Was this a well
That's
or
like a little fountain.
Yeah.
See,
A pool, maybe.
1 second.
I think I
A little
agree.
little spring.
I think I agree. Let me go ahead and see if I can some water.
It's like the
Yeah.
Yeah,
For your, it's like a water trough for your
like
basement
water
chicken.
right there. Then this is like a fountain. Like, there's a little water here. See? It's like
there we go. Nice. Nice. Making it look good. Make it look good in here. Uh, but right. So Chris,
Huh.
since you're the most
Oh, hey.
since you're the most recently caught up of
Okay.
us, Mr. Kron,
Sure.
could you tell us what happened last time on our little
Okay.
D&D session?
In brief, there was quite a bit at the beginning where um, Will was talking with an associate of his in a tavern,
Mm-hmm.
mostly just shooting the shit and talking about future plans and such. I don't remember the fellow's name, but I'm sure you do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then it was back to the Abbey. No, yeah, and so we we talked about our plans for the day, which was
Mm-hmm.
quite a bit, and then it was mostly shenanigans all out from that point. There was talk about um, the dumb waiter
Mm-hmm.
in yellow here, uh, and we realized none of us are well versed in things like renovations, so that was put on hold.
Yeah. None of you are particularly
Yeah.
stonemasons, yet you
Mm-hmm.
do know a stonemason. In fact, you actually worked for that stonemason, but, you know,
Yeah.
Who is
we've worked
that
for a lot of
again?
people.
you work for a lot of people.
Um.
It
Let's
was
see.
Maria's old boss. Here's his little sigil.
Ah.
Oh, cool.
Oh yeah, Mary's old boss. Kind of
Yeah.
wasn't he your uncle?
No, that was Ash's old boss.
Oh, okay.
Ash's old boss was Maria's uncle.
Oh,
Maria's
okay.
old boss was just a master whitesmith and dwarf, who actually works locally in Cliffport. You guys actually,
Mm-mm.
when you invented
Oh, sponsoring!
Advertising.
Yeah,
You
he
got
sponsored us.
you got him to sponsor you, and I think, Ori, you're wearing the armor that he gave you.
Yeah, it's like Pokemon Gen 2. Whenever you use the guy's bike to advertise and he gives you the bike.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like that, but with really, really nice armor.
Yeah, but with really nice armor. And this little sigil is just right there on the collar plate for you. It's kind of like, you know how like Abercrombie and I don't even know if that's true. What's the little one with the gator?
Oh.
I forget.
Little one with the gator, or the more obvious one, Polo. Since
Yeah.
you're playing
Yeah,
Yeah, I
Polo,
was thinking
Yeah, I
of
was gonna
Polo.
say I know Polo.
right? None of us are rich enough to wear the little gator.
Or prissy enough.
I'm not rich enough to wear Polo.
Wage slaves. Wheel.
I think I'm I'm the designer that I'm wearing right now is Hanes.
hmm
Nice.
Hanes brand plate armor.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is it? Gosh. But all right, cool. So you guys had a little bit of shenanigans. Um,
There
what
there
did
was
I?
a there was a there was a bit where oh, we did leave the abbey. We went to the
Mm-hmm.
temple. I handed over the Gulthia
Mm-hmm.
staff. Um,
All right.
and then there was some jokes about Charon getting killed by a baby at Charon's expense. Um,
Yep.
um,
We're never letting you forget that one.
yeah.
Yep.
Uh, Owl stayed behind at the temple for a minute to be like, Pelagus, are you fucking kidding me about this shit? Like, have you seen these idiots? Like, this is who I'm supposed to work with? And Pelagus is like, don't worry. I promise they're not completely useless.
Yeah.
And Al was
Don't-
like, okay, if you say so. And, in the polite manner that Al is known to speak in.
Mhm.
And what followed was probably an hour and a half of trinket shopping, and that was pretty much the whole session.
Bless our hearts. Bless our hearts.
Yep,
Man, I gotta look
Alright.
at my
a lot happened in the trinket shop.
character sheet and look at my
Right.
inventory.
Yeah.
What trinket did I get?
Yeah.
Jesus. Off the top of my
Let me
head,
see here.
I definitely don't remember every trinket.
Don't worry, I wasn't. It's
Out of
okay. I'm looking it up right
Yeah,
now.
I
My
don't
character sheet's loading.
I don't remember every character. I don't remember every trinket we picked up, but we definitely picked up like a spyglass that makes everybody look like fish.
Mm-hmm.
A
Nice.
a sheriff's badge. Oh, what else?
Should be 1 out of 203.
There was there was
There's
oh, shit.
203.
No, I didn't take that.
You got 24.
Charon found a bird cage, but didn't take it.
Ah.
Nice. How long have I had that Rambo flint and steel? I think a while.
Yeah, you've had that a while. Every time she lights a campfire with the flint and steel, it is a different color of the rainbow.
Wow.
Roy G.
Oh,
Biv.
rainbow. Okay, I heard Rambo, and I was like,
Oh,
that's
hell yeah.
that's a different
I
campfire.
I also heard Rambo.
Oh, no, yeah, rainbow. Oh, by the way, Ori, do you have a silver badge
Man, I
in the
fucking
shape
love
of a
my pack rat
5-pointed
self.
star?
Go ahead.
I was about to say, Ori, do you have a silver badge in the shape of a 5-pointed star?
1 second, I just got an ad from AdBlock.
Isn't that handy?
When you
Not
got
a
that,
joke.
the sheriff's
feel like it's-
badge.
Right. I think if I read
Yes, I
this,
do have it's a shiny silver sheriff's badge
that is what you got.
and a golden pen with a purple peacock.
Nice. You got the silver sheriff's badge last sesh.
Oh,
Let's see. K-Round got 188. And that was, yes, a tiny cage with no door.
Yeah.
So,
She told the whole
Just-
story about how she had an automaton, like messenger pigeon, that used to live in the cage, and one day the pigeon convinced her to let it out, and it never came back.
and never came back.
And I was like, so it's a broken bird cage. Cool. I'll be outside.
Oh man, I always feel bad for Kara because he always picks up just like, "Hey,
I
what's this? That's vague trash I left in the room.
I
I
have
didn't actually think anyone would buy it."
I have rolled a cape of billowing and a ton of bullshit.
Yep. Ellen, you got a drinking cup that refilled randomly with either fresh or salt water.
Yep.
That's right.
Just don't know which till you taste it. Uh, Owl got an old scratched monocle which shows underwater landscape when someone looks through it, and it turns you all into fish. And then we had you all discuss what kind of fish you would be. That I think
Yeah.
was the most whimsical that we've gotten while trinket
Yeah.
shopping in a hot minute.
Yeah, like that was a discussion. We're like, hold
I
on.
need to listen to specifically that part of the episode.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, right, but we were talking, what is it, like a little bit previously, before recording, we were just like, Crinth would be an axolotl because it's real hard to find floofy fish,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and it's like
Axolotl.
floofy and pink.
And
Axolotl. What
Oh,
was it?
what was it, lionfish? A pink lionfish
you
was
said
also
beta
high,
fish.
and a beta
Mhm.
fish. Yes, he's a little cutie.
There you go.
Mhm.
That was some of our thoughts. What is it? Out of everyone though, I think Crinth pulled the worst item, which was a pair of old socks. Um,
But they
Like Dobby.
they always keep him warm or something like that.
yeah, that was
I
a
think
whole
that's
bit.
pretty good.
I have on so to break down my trinket list a little bit. I have a variability on whether or not a trinket is going to be magical or non-magical.
Okay.
So if you guys get the magical version of
Hmm.
it, it has a little bit something extra.
Ah.
That's cool.
And Crinth got the magical version of this old pair of socks, which was they're an old ugly pair of socks, but they will absolutely keep your feet warm like nobody's bit.
Mm.
You
They're
know,
very toasty.
very
Which
toasty,
is truly
but
invaluable.
moisture wicking.
Yeah.
Like
Mm.
it's the best of both worlds. It breathes.
Yeah. Like
It's
the
good in
But it's
water,
warm.
like the
but it's
good
warm,
shit that you get at like the sports outlet.
right?
They're pretty good trinkets,
This
actually.
has
Sick.
to be like some kind of weird unicorned sheep wool. I don't
Ish.
know what, but you don't know what these things are made out of. These are some good socks. That's for certain. That's for true. Uh, let's see. Ellen got
I've also got like the
160.
pipes of haunting
Oh, yep. You have the
from
pipes of
way back
haunting.
in the day, and I've got
Hmm.
a spyglass that lets you see like it looks like there's a storm happening in it
Oh,
wherever
yeah,
you
that's
look.
right.
And apparently, I have some moldy cake in my inventory.
I have no idea where you got that from.
I think that's when we were in the Underdark. I remember trying to bribe rats with it, so I still have some moldy cake left.
I
Man, you
appreciate that
guys,
you hold on to it.
we should definitely have a yard sale.
Yeah, I got something called Mordenkainen's Battery.
I am not going to lie. I would unironically laugh
If we did a yard
really,
sale,
really hard
Yeah.
if you
we
did
get back,
a yard sale of all your bullshit trinkets.
we get back from our adventures, and we're just pulling stuff out of our pockets, being
Yeah.
like, "When did I even get this?"
Why do we?
Man, I got a lot of
There's some
tchotchkes.
stuff that I would get rid of. Some stuff I want to keep, and some stuff I would get rid of.
Yep.
Right. Oh, by the way, Ellen, you
Matt,
got
we're
an
gonna have to
alabaster
list out the
mask.
stuff I want to put in my room, so we
Oh
can
hell! Oh hell yeah,
find
dude.
some
Yep.
JPEGs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Say again, Matt. Sorry.
Ellen, you got an alabaster mask.
Ooh, fancy.
Right.
Adding it to my list.
Yes. Just make sure, yeah.
Oh,
Add
well,
that
it
to
was
your
like a
little
weird
list.
looking mask too, wasn't it? It was like a troll or something.
Uh, yeah. Damn man. See, this is one of those things where it's just
I'll
like,
really
should
soon.
the DM have gone back and rewatched that previous episode? Absolutely.
That's okay.
But
I'll
that's
check on
not
it
what
later.
happened.
Yeah.
But that's not what happened, and this is. But nonetheless, so all right, pretty good one, pretty good little update. And I assume after you guys went shopping, you came on back, settled on down. Uh,
But
let's
let's do it. We had pancakes.
I
mm-hmm.
mean, we always have pancakes. It's tradition.
Pancakes and
True.
mimosas. Yep.
Yeah,
What time
pancakes,
of day is
mimosas,
Mhm.
it? Doesn't matter. It's time for pancakes.
right? other assorted items. And also, it doesn't take you guys too long to finish up your meal and, you know, get ready with your stuff. What is it? Rio in particularly is just kind of like he ate a lot of the strawberry sauce and like the top layer
Mm,
of pancake, but not the
mhm,
bottom. He's just
mm,
being like,
mhm, mhm.
so um do you guys just wait around for like things to happen, like countries to overthrow, or
I mean, well, the council's gonna happen here pretty soon, so we're kind
I
of waiting
think
for that right now.
oh
yeah.
right.
I just noticed he has bubble gum on his portrait. Sorry.
He does.
Oh yeah, you choose bubblegum now.
I
Okay.
knew that. I just didn't realize that like even the art reflected it. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. No.
Rio, we just spent like what feels like, a decade fixing your fucking problem. So I'm on vacation.
Mm.
Oh, that's fine. Okay, cool. I'll you know
There will be
and he just
adventuring to do soon enough. Don't you worry your little head.
kicks his feet up.
Soon you will be missing the time where you could just sit back and kick your feet up and have some pancakes. Nice cappuccino.
Hmm. Hmm. And Rio just go to you. You guys hear a really
What
loud
flavor is that, anyways?
uh it just goes sugar, and you guys hear a really loud knock at the door, like, and Garrick just goes, "I'll get it."
Thank you, Gareg.
Right. And then Rio just continues talking, and he's just like, "Oh, at first I got strawberry, but I didn't like strawberry because it reminded me of fruit. Then I got beef, and beef was gross because it tasted like cooked beef, and I thought it was going to be raw beef, but it wasn't."
Yeah, that's one of those limited edition flavors.
Hmm. Ellen, you see Greg open the door, uh, and uh, you see kind of this, or well, here, give me a perception check to kind of peek out between Gareg's legs.
Perception. Oh
Gareg,
gosh.
Gareg's a
Finding
big
character
guy.
sheet stuff.
Hey, you
Nice.
totally see an old man with like a cane and like a traveling cloak on, wearing like just a like drab olive green, tabard.
Hmm.
Um, the other thing that you see is that this dude is very visibly blind, and not in the like he was born that way. This guy was maimed. Uh, and as you kind of see, he when Garek opens the door, he just goes, "Hello, sir. How may I help you?" And
Such a professional.
the old man, he's a professional, and the old man, basically just goes up and he just says, "Oh, hello, sir. I am Master Peniel. I have been informed that there are adventurers here who could be tasked with, you know, quests.
Did I
Is
fucking
this
hear that?
Adventure.
is this true?" And Garek just goes,
Rio,
oh
see what
yes,
happens?
yes, very much so."
I just peek my head through the door. There's an old guy with a quest. It's adventure time.
I look over at Rio and I go, "You're welcome."
All right, I'm gonna go put on my armor.
Rio just
I
stops
just
popping his bubble gum and just says, "I guess I'll stop." Okay. Oh, what were you doing?
we're it's time to get equipped. So you brought like adventuring gear with you, right? We packed you up some stuff before we left. I'm pretty sure.
Rio
If
just
not,
pulls
we'll hit the store.
Rio just pulls out his knife and just goes, "You mean this one?"
Well, you got like a backpack and like a bedroll, yeah?
Ew. Not on me.
Okay,
Disgusting.
somebody's got to have a spare, right?
I'm not going to. Rio rocks out of the door and just goes out front.
What do you mean I'm not where do you think we're gonna sleep in an inn every night?
You follow him all the way to the front as Rio just posts up and he just says, I don't think we're even gonna like leave or do whatever. I don't know. We're not gonna sleep outside tonight. I already feel it. You can't convince me otherwise.
Where are
I
you
I
gonna go
already
see
know.
outside? It's very nice outside. You should
I guess I'm
learn.
just gonna have to pack you an extra sheet or something. You can just sleep on a sheet if you
Fine,
don't even want to go get a bedroll.
prove me wrong. Anyway, Gareg just goes, yes, sir, there are very many people. Oh, Ellen!
Yeah.
Hi. As Gareg turns around and he sees you and Rio and he gives a little wave. He says, this is one of our newest members. This is Ellen Rat. She is a druid and is very good with talking to plants. The old guy, um, like nods at you, and well, in your general direction, and he just says, "Thank you, ma'am, for seeing me." Uh,
You got a job for us? What you got? What's going on?
yeah, yes, I do have a job for you. Uh, I am looking for a young man who, uh, well, his family is looking for him more specifically. Uh, sir, this is also Orione. She is a dragonborn and a very large paladin.
Yeah,
And
so
the
what happened
old
to your
man,
face? Oh, sorry.
he just goes, oh,
You can't.
uh, well,
You can't just ask people.
it
Can't just.
was
It's.
penance for losing the boy in the first place.
Oh, that sucks, man. That's rough, buddy.
How fresh is the wounds, DM?
Years old.
So not much of a boy anymore. They wouldn't
Karen,
happen to look healable by any kind of magical means, would they? If they don't, they don't. But
do
I gotta
you
shoot my shot.
do you have the greater restoration spell?
Let me. Level 12, right?
Yeah. No,
Let
it's
me.
not unfeasible
Player
if
handbook.
you want to. Charon, as you kind of come out, you see an old man. Can you uh can you give me a intelligence check?
Hmm. There it is.
Damn, nice. Charon, through this old wizen and like hobbled man, you see the once proud form of your old master, Master Peniel.
Whoa.
Oh.
I attempt to hide around the corner.
With with a 14 stealth, if I am not mistaken, I have all of your guys' passives right behind me. He's gone. So you're invisible. The only person who actively notices you out of these three is Rio, and you only get like a side glance out of him.
Okay.
And anyway, this old guy just keeps talking. He just says, "Yeah, yeah. So, like I was saying, my uh, employers have had plans for their boy for a long time, and they finally, they, well, I shouldn't say finally. I should say we've made the rounds aware everywhere near where we were, We're reaching very far this time.
Mm. Or he's watching this man with intense interest. But this is very interesting, sir. I have some questions, before we get down to whether or not we're going to be accepting your are you offering a contract?
He said, "Oh, yeah, payment, yes.
And so that they're looking for someone to search for their son.
Yeah, you see he puts a hand in his pocket as if to, like, grab a little thing. You hear, like, the jingling of coins, and then he looks back up and he's just like, yes, though I don't suppose he will be a boy anymore. He should
What's he
be a
look
full
like?
man. Well, the young Master Weaver was, how shall I say,
Invite him in for breakfast.
Ah! What the heck?
Uh,
Were you here the whole time, you creep?
that was pretty quiet, man. You
Yeah, well,
yeah, we were having breakfast.
thank you, sir. Um, he comes in, you see he taps his cane, to kind of lead himself through the hall. Uh,
I keep talking as we walk, so that way he kind of knows where to go.
mhm.
So, this young master of yours, how old was he when he was taken?
Oh, no, young Master Weaver, he
I'll step out.
ran away.
He ran away.
Yeah. Kieran, you step out and you see that this old man's eyes are hollow.
Oh,
He's the scarring around his eyes. It is very clear that he is blind.
Okay.
So, he ran away. Why did he
Yeah,
run away?
I convinced him. Well, that's what his parents think. I merely choose to think that he found his way in the world the way he wanted to.
So, do you want him to come home?
He kind of tilts his head at you, and he just says, personally, I would love to see Master Weaver once more. He was my, uh, well, we had a very close relationship. And I always thought he would go on to do better things than what his parents had envisioned. But his parents have insisted. And I think I may have made a mistake all those years ago.
Well, I'd be very happy to help reunite you with Mr. Weaver.
I'm gonna make sure the old man is in the building and the doors are shut.
Yeah, he gets in, doors are shut.
And then
You guys are milling about this room.
and then I'm just gonna walk right up to him and I'm gonna go, "What did he do to you?"
Sir, who are you referring
You
to?
know who I am. I grab
I
his
take a
hand.
step back.
I grab his hand.
wow.
He feels your hand, and then he reaches a hand up to your face, and he's just like, you, you weren't the first door I knocked on, and I didn't plan for you to be the last. Uh, Kieran. And he gives you a hug. He just embraces you really tight.
Yeah. Yeah, I pull him in.
Wait, Kieran's the boy? We're so good at this job.
Heron's the boy.
Rio literally pops his bubblegum and fucking slow turns to you, Ori.
So you were bored, right?
and he just goes looking at Charon and Master Peniel like embracing and breaking their embrace. Master Peniel just kind of shakily, he doesn't let go of your hand.
Yeah.
He's just holding on to it, and he's just being like, "Oh my God, Charon, it's been years. I have so many questions.
Yeah, me too.
Well, here." And then he pulls out a sack of money, and he just like pushes it into your gut, and he's just like, "Take this. Take this. First off, take this."
Uh,
He hired us to find him. I mean, it's fine.
wait,
I'm not gonna say
wait.
anything.
What's this?
You're
What's this
part
for?
of us.
It is just payment. It's what your parents sent me with. I didn't expect I'd actually find you. I was coming here to get the people who won the race. Like that's who I came to talk to. I didn't know that you were here.
So,
Who
Knowing
was
that,
what race?
so wait, this is the money.
We're famous now.
This is the money you were supposed to give in return for finding me.
yeah, that's the reward they sent me
I
off
hand
with.
it back to him, and I'm like, listen to me very carefully. You did not find me.
Uh, or Charon, but please, it's been years.
Yeah, I know.
Please.
I step forward again. Sir, I'm so sorry to inform you that young Master Weaver passed away a few years ago in an adventuring accident.
Everyone's dead.
he
Or, Christ.
he kind of
Hmm?
he he continues to hold Charon's hand. Charon, you feel him squeeze your hand in the same kind of way as when you guys did like tests of strength
Mhm.
with with your hands. And he looks at you and he just says, "No, I'm sorry, ma'am, but I have found him."
Yes, but
You don't have to tell anybody.
why don't
He
you
doesn't
come?
want to be found.
Come inside, please.
Gar-
Let's
Garag will get it. Garag will get you a chair.
Yes, let's eat something.
Thanks, Gareg. Yeah,
We got-
let's get.
We got a lot to talk about.
Rio pops
Woo!
his bubble gum, does a full 360 down the
Yep,
and walks
and
back into his fucking
back
spot.
to the fucking table.
Garag goes off and he
Yeah.
gets some food for you guys. I wish I could have found a good picture for Master Peniel, but I just couldn't find exactly the je ne sais quoi that I was looking
Sure.
for.
But blind, emaciated, old. What is he? Human? We didn't really talk
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a human. Blind, not necessarily emaciated, definitely a like thinning older man.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's just like you guys still see the under the cloak, and especially Charon, you feeling his hand, like you feel that there's strength left in these old bones just
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
Like he could probably still punch you pretty fucking hard,
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna
whether or
start.
not he could
Yeah.
actually hit you.
As the whatever conversation happens in the following minutes,
Mhm.
I'm gonna occasionally like test his acuity just by like sliding his fork a couple inches to the right just to see how hard it is for him to find it. you know, I want to know like I want to get an idea of like when this happened to him, like how well has he acclimated to it.
Mhm. You see with some of as Gareg like brings in that cup of tea and lays down the teaspoon, as he mixes it up and he Master Peniel puts the spoon to the side and you move it just ever so slightly.
Mm-hmm.
You see it's not an old trick for him anymore. Or well at all. He can't. He doesn't go exactly to where he last placed it,
Mm-hmm.
and his fingers almost kind of walk around the vague place where he thought until he circles around in on it and grasps it once more. Never really breaking conversation while he does so. Meanwhile, all the time he's speaking about like, well, of course, the first few years were very difficult. They looked for you very, very much. And, I kept your secret, of course, for as long as I could. And, is there anything else that you would like to do while he, like,
I'll
talks more? Would you like to?
I'll let him talk for now.
All right. He just goes, well, so once you left, I, told your parents that you had, run away, and um, I didn't tell them where you had gone. They didn't take that well, but they didn't fire me, because they figured if ever you came back, you'd probably talk to me first. Your mother actually does miss you quite a lot.
Uh,
Well, it,
Back up.
she would. It's all your father really talks about nowadays.
Inside
Is what your
joke?
father would say. He's talking about your mother in the past tense.
Okay.
And it's just, he's pulling out weird stops along the way of it's just like, who can I mention that would try to put another hook in?
Into me?
Seemingly.
Yeah.
Trying to get you to go back.
This insight that you're getting from him, you think that this is another one of your father's fucking tricks. He finally beat down Master Puniel. He finally got him over here. You're fucked, dude.
Yeah.
This is now just lip service until your father eventually knows, or Master Puniel goes about his business, or something else happens. Not yet.
At some point, almost as if he remembers that he has a problem, it takes him a minute to be like, "Oh right, this is the part where I drink." He'll look across the table at everyone, everyone else, and he's like, "Okay, all right, y'all were curious, so here it is." And he fishes through his pockets for a second, and he takes out a ring and puts it on the table. And the ring has this logo on it. It's in the Discord.
Cool.
Yes. Yeah. For our audio
nice.
listeners, it is a diamond, but with like Celtic knotwork interlacing in between it. Very lovely.
He's like, he takes a deep breath and he's like, "I'm the son of the Baron of the House of Barracan."
Fun?
You guys know that Barracan
Barracan.
is over in is over on the eastern side of, or excuse me, western side of Rayhan. Boop boop.
Bibbidi-bop.
Hey, that's close to my hometown.
Yeah.
Nice. We're neighbors.
All right.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, Ellen, you've never heard of this place. Then again, a lot of places out here, you just
Oh,
never heard
weird
of.
names. Yeah.
Oh, well, we're
It's-
close to each other. Would I know about that?
Yeah, or you go ahead and give me a history check.
A history check. Okay. I only have a 1 to history. Ooh, I don't know much about it, I guess.
You wonder if Kairon is related to all weavers that have ever been, or maybe just the weavers in Rayhan. But
You know, we used to say that Ori read a lot when she was a kid. I think she just read like just pirate fantasy novels, and she didn't read anything else. She doesn't.
Well,
I never pass any of these kinds of checks.
I definitely don't think you ever read hardcore history books.
I must
I bet.
not have read history
You know what?
novels.
No, 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 no.
History's too low.
Okay, okay. I know what you read with an 8 history. You read a pamphlet of the New Canaan War. Uh, a lot of people like to, place it during war times. All their books and who is spicy. With an 8, you've read a book about a bunch of Rehanian, uh, what do you call them? Cavalry, like horsemen on knights. Uh, you read about them, and one of their names was Sir Rex Weaver, and
Ugh.
he was the really
Oh,
gallant one with flowing black hair, and yes, he was very sexy.
so you're saying he was of Rohan, really?
Yeah,
I love that.
love that. He's
It's
just doing it
awesome.
shit.
Wait a minute, Kairon. You gave me a name. Are you telling me that name is a lie? This is serious business.
Take it from me, Ellen. Every name is a lie.
Ooh.
Master Peniel pats
Ooh.
Charon's hand, and he just says, "Well said."
That's why I gave mine up. I didn't have a use for it anymore.
Uh, you see Master Peniel nod, and he just says, "Chiron, like I said, I didn't think I'd find you here,
Yeah.
so I won't force you, and I won't do anything like. Chiron, please, would it be so bad to just visit and let them know? Well, let him know.
What does he want me for?
Chiron, he's getting older. There is not a next in line for the Weaver family. You know that. So, in his mind, it's either get you or have it all end. I've tried to tell him that you're your own man, and that your dreams and wants are what is important. He asks that you come and you look, and you deny it to his face. And that's why he sent me out here. Granted, like I said again, not here specifically, we never thought we'd find you. But that is when he put me on my journey. Been about 6 years now.
Who else is looking?
I mean, a few other bounty hunters. Uh, only, and I hate to say this, only the less scrupulous ones, of course. Only the people who wouldn't tell who they're going after. Your father wants to keep it a secret. He doesn't want this to shame the family.
Well, I would consider trying to kidnap someone. Pretty shameful, so I can understand why he wouldn't want him to get out.
Exactly. So you see his dilemma. And once again, Master Peniel just kind of tilts his head down and he says, "This is harder than what I thought I'd have to do. I didn't think I'd ever get to talk to you again. And Kieran, I wanted to say I'm sorry. if I forced you away from them, or he shakes his head. I trust you.
No,
I won't.
no. This is what I wanted. This wasn't you. You're just the one that made me realize it was on the table.
Why did you leave?
My father's a disgusting tyrant.
Ah,
I want nothing to do with his business.
Master
Any
Peniel.
shortcomings Barracon has is his fault.
Master Peniel nods. Takes another sip of his tea. And just goes, I understand. He twiddles his thumbs. He once again, like, Kairon, he searches for your hand
Yeah.
to hold once more. Yeah, once he grasps it, he just says, Kairon, I don't want you to come back. But your father has bad business. And I'm worried for him and for you.
Yeah. My leaving had everything to do with it was I know how important his legacy is to him. I know how important I am to him. Running away was the only way I knew how to hurt him. How many more eyes is he going to pluck out trying to fix that?
Master Peniel just, once again, like, keeps a hold of your hand.
Yeah.
And grips it tight. And you see him, like, stifling back emotions as he just says, I don't know. I don't know. After that, Master Peniel kind of he not necessarily goes quiet, but definitely becomes much more placid with you.
Yeah.
You see the weight of these years
Mm-hmm.
suddenly catch up to this man.
Yeah.
Aaron, all that strength that was there is now almost bodily resting on you, as he's right next to you.
Yep.
Gareg comes in and, like, refills his tea and just goes, Gareg, should Gareg tell everybody that, like, we have a thing to do today, and, like, we can tell everybody to wait?
wait.
Right. Is that okay? Can Gareg do that?
Was the council meeting today? It wasn't
Who's
today.
everybody?
No. The council meeting wasn't today. But
Okay.
I don't think we know when the
It-
council meeting is yet.
Tell them we're closed for business today, Greg.
Gareg just nods and he just goes, okay, I just put it. You just, like, Gareg goes out of his way to do that. Rio is sitting here, no longer popping gum,
Mm-hmm.
but still, like, chewing and rather sitting well. And he just kind of sits up and he just goes, And here I thought I was the only guy with dad problems.
Yeah. Yeah. Family. Am I right, Rio?
Woo!
And you're
Ah,
also a prince?
Kayron takes
You-
a
How many
really...
princes are at this party?
you should.
Okay, if you're a prince, raise your hand.
Zacchaeus, Ori.
If well,
I
specifically if
literally
you're
know
nobility,
nothing.
if your
All right,
nobility,
fair
raise your hand. Thank you very much. And Rio raises his hand.
Kayron does not raise his hand, but he does drink a lot.
Ellen stares accusatorily at Owl, I
Prince
guess.
and
Is Owl
Owl.
here? Yeah.
Prince is a
Briar.
minor noble.
Half raised hand.
Yeah.
Ah,
Owl gets up and just goes, familial bonds are sometimes best explored specifically with other biological types. He just kind of escorts himself out of the room, just going, weird. All
well,
right.
this is awkward.
Mm-hmm.
Kieran, your dad sounds terrible. If he's torturing people, it's not cool.
Yeah. On this, we agree.
What's the old saying? When life gives you lemons, throw them at people. We should probably do
Kayron
something.
is knocked out of his stupefied state by that statement. It's just like
It's
what?
very old wise saying.
Yeah. Is that a
Rio,
gnomish thing?
Yeah.
Rio cocks an eye, pops a bubble, and just says, "You should kill your dad."
I mean, I
I
kind
did.
of
It
agree with him.
actually did me a lot. It actually. Well, okay. I didn't kill my dad, but I
You
did
didn't kill your dad.
but I did kill my father figure.
You did
You
kill a
killed
dad.
you killed your uncle, your cousin's dad.
Who was my father figure at the time? Yes.
Okay, fine. I was thinking, what? Okay, now bear with me here. We find a
And kill.
a tiefling orphan, and we send them via airmail, and we're like, this is Kayron's son that he had while he was out being a disappointment. Raise him,
You're
huh?
gonna send some poor kid to go hang out with the guy who plucks out eyeballs?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
good
No,
point.
that
I
is
mean, I'm
That-
not saying it's a good idea. It's just an idea that I had.
guys, I like the sound of Ori's idea. I think it's real. That's some good old-fashioned dark elf politics right there.
But it
Rio,
would just save you. You could buy you time.
Rio, can I ask
Like
you to
if they're a
rewind?
baby.
Rio, can I ask you to rewind back to the part where I kill my dad? Let's just keep our heads right there for now.
Oh, sure.
Do you want to kill your dad?
Knives, spells.
Objectively, yes.
I did mine with a carriage.
Do you think
Push his carriage off the ledge.
Do you think he's redeemable?
The thought hadn't occurred to me. I don't know. Redemption is not something I've thought about a lot.
What do you think, old guy? He plucked out your eyes. Do you think he's redeemable?
Master Peniel kind of tilts his head over to you, Ellen, and he says, "The Baron Weaver used to be a very understanding man. I would say he was direct and commanding, and lately, in his he's gotten rotten. The righteous anger of like fighting down bandits in the forests then became tolls on every road, which then became shakedowns, which progressed from there. He gives his tithe to the Rehan Council, though, so This is why this is why the only person who can fix this is another Weaver. Or, uh, or the dynasty is just not going to be there.
I mean, are there any other, like, good people, like, on the council or anything who would, like, help out? Or is everybody rotten?
From what you guys know of how Rayon itself kind of like self-governs, uh, it is there's basically like one High King and his council. The council altogether, like, what is it? Do a lot of the lawmaking and stuff. The king is really just the figurehead and the ultimate like decision maker or tiebreaker.
Mm.
So, uh, you know that there has to be some good people in there. Just by logic, there has to be somebody good in there. Short of you guys like rolling some history checks to find out a little bit more. Meow, meow, meow.
I mean, how much could I communicate based on what I
Let me
know?
try and.
Kayron, I'll say you can automatically give me a 15, which
Yeah.
means you know that there are about a dozen Rayhanian families that could fucking do some nice history paying off finally.
Mm-hmm.
You know that there are about a dozen families that would be happy to pick up the land. None of them really kind of stand out besides like your most local neighbors. But to really progress from like side to side, that would be it wouldn't be a lateral move for them, it would be a very big step up. If any of your neighbors wanted to take over the Weaver family like property and estate holdings, it would be a huge leg up. Ori, with a 17, you know that actually more often in Rayhan, it's not that small families move up, it's that big families move sideways.
Hmm.
You have a good feeling that there's probably a high ranking noble that that definitely wants this place. Uh
Gotta be a way
but
to give Kayron's dad what he wants without killing him.
And then we bring Kayron's dad back with us, and he
Aren't they?
becomes converter number 2, like he bumped with
See,
Rio.
yeah, I'm trying not to get stereotyped here.
I mean, it works, right? We did it already once with another prince, so like,
We're gonna run out of room.
fair enough. Rio, how do you feel about bunk beds?
How many despots can I convert into adventurers in 1 year? I need some time.
he looks over at you, Charon, and he just goes, "So anyway, where does your dad live and how can we kill him?"
Weston, I have thought about it a lot.
Hmm.
Is he also a vampire?
No.
That would make it morally easier
well,
for me.
not to my knowledge.
And Master Peniel just kind of goes like, "No."
I turn to Master Peniel and I'm just like, we recently had a vampire thing. It's fine.
I point to Rio
I assume you would have been. I
in like
assume
a
you have been
casual
busy.
way.
I assume you have been busy. He does not take any pointing to mean anything
Right.
because he can't see you. Point.
Oh, that's right. He's blind. Damn it.
Yeah.
You just seem completely
I put
ignored.
my finger
Anyway,
down in shame.
he continues on as if nothing even happened. He just goes, "Yeah, no, thankfully he is not
Everyone
a
else knows.
vampire. He's I like to think just a very damaged man.
Sounds to me like he needs therapy.
I agree, but you make a grown man go to therapy.
I mean, Ori's very persuasive.
Rio looks away.
She's already on number 2, 3,
Two.
2. She's got a good track record, is what I'm saying.
This one's brand new, okay?
It's a work in progress.
Okay.
I understand.
There's going to be a council meeting soon. There's going to be a discussion about where we're supposed to go next.
I mean,
This,
it'll keep and keep and keep, you know?
I
this,
should have assumed that you were busy.
well, all I'm saying is this doesn't have to be a today problem.
That is true. He's waited years. He can wait a little bit
Yeah,
longer.
I mean, here's what I'm concerned about. Does he know where you are right now?
Not that I know of. Well, no, wait, yes. He does know that I came to New Canaan specifically, to go talk to the winners of the race.
And if you
Too
were to,
famous for our own good.
and if you were to say not go somewhere else, would he know?
You see Mr. Peniel kind of like, he tilts his head and he really like kind of searches and he says, "To my knowledge, your father trusts me to, I mean, as much as he can. Uh, I don't think he can track me. I don't think so. Uh, I mean, if any of you want to give me like a insight check or doing anything like that,
I already
you could
botched.
see.
I want an alignment check.
You want to do an alignment check?
Yeah,
Neutral good.
nice.
hmm He's just in
Okay.
general just a good guy.
Stare at him real hard.
Ellen, you believe that this dude is telling the truth. He believes that he has nothing on him and no way for his master to like find him in any way that like is direct like that.
Okay.
You know of like divination spells? Like that's different. Anybody could do a divination spell. But
Mhm.
yeah.
We should do something about that. There's got to be a way we can make our house like undivinable.
Yep. Listen, I'm a very good judge of character. This guy seems legit.
Yeah.
You
I
nods
agree
and
with Ellen.
Karen, I think you've made some very good friends up here.
I have. I have. Here's what I think should happen. I'm addressing the group.
Mhm.
I think Master Peniel should stay here.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Got a guest room, right?
Send
Yeah,
letter.
we got the room next to Gareg.
You can send
Yeah.
letters to my dad, telling him that you're somewhere else and that whatever you have to do to convince him that the search continues. And in the meantime, you can just stay here in the abbey. Gareg will take care of you. He's a great cook.
Hello.
He makes a mean mimosa.
Mm-hmm. The fluffiest pancakes you ever eaten.
He just smiles once more, just a big old smile. He just thank you. Thank you very much for your hospitality.
I owe you everything, old man. And
Once again, he just holds your hand and leans in over to you.
I can't fix this, but
We could take him to the clerics at the temple.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
have. I can't.
Maybe-
Bahamut has not deigned me the power of Greater Restoration. That's it's kind of a cleric thing.
Maybe Pelagus can help.
Oh yeah,
Or-
maybe.
Maybe.
Or know somebody who can help.
Rio just pops bubblegum and just says, you guys just know people to make people not blind?
Maybe. We have connections. That's the perks of being an adventurer.
We know
Yeah.
people we can ask. I
Yeah.
don't know if it'll bear fruit, but
Well, we could go with a basket anyways. Huh? Huh?
Yeah, maybe we could find a cool trinket or something in the meantime that might help. I got the spyglass. Lets you see storms. Yeah, I think you might actually need your eyeballs for that. But maybe there's
Yeah, I
something where you
think you
don't need
probably need your
eyeballs.
eyes.
Maybe there's
I
like a
think
fake
prob-
eye we could get.
Now there's an idea.
Yeah. There's an idea. There's an idea. If you guys want to go make Master Peniel a set of magical seeing eye eyes,
Sets
Let
eyes,
me check
right?
the party fund. How much money do we have in the party fund?
He brought a whole bag of money.
I mean, I personally have like 600 GP in gems.
let's see.
We have 1,510 gold for the team gold. We also have 100 platinum. The Griffin grease.
Nice.
I know I have gems too. Yeah, I've got 500. We got like around 2,100 gold roughly in just my inventory.
Okay.
I feel like we're pretty good for money.
we should be.
And I've got other stuff that's probably worth money.
Yeah, I got.
I'm willing to hawk.
I have. I don't know. I have like almost 1,000 gold worth of just valuables.
What's the Pearl of Aquadune?
That is a
Pearl
good
of
question.
Aquadune.
That sounds familiar. That must have happened last episode.
Right?
Fuck, what was it? Check your trinkets list for that
Oh
one.
shit. Okay. Pearl. The only one that I have is an eye-sized blue pearl that floats in water.
That must be it. That's gotta be worth
Okay.
money.
Okay. Right on. So yeah, all right, yeah. You guys want to go out and buy up a greater restoration?
Couldn't hurt.
Yeah,
Sure.
either buy a greater restoration or some magic eyeballs. Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Why not both?
Can we
Give him
um
options.
Nice.
can we
They'd be
just
probably too expensive.
question?
Oh,
Can
yeah,
we
that's fair.
disguise the old man?
Oh,
Totally.
Yeah, you want like a hood or something? I'm sure I've got like a cloak with a hood. Want like a monk's hood?
we could rub some mud on him, make him look like a hobo.
No. How about a monk's hood? And an eye patch. I got an eye patch.
Doesn't hey Krint, don't you have like a disguise kit? I feel like somebody had a makeup kit.
Let me check my bag.
Maybe that was Asheron.
One of you definitely did.
I feel like
I
one of us had
have
a disguise kit.
I have an eye patch and a dress and a pirate hat. That's a disguise.
I'll be the most beautiful lady pirate to walk the streets of Cliffport. Your father would probably do a backflip.
Yep.
I got this mask. mean, he's
No, I
kinda
do
scary
not have a
looking.
disguise kit.
Oh,
Yeah,
we
you
could buy
guys
this
just
thing.
see
Yeah,
Master Peniel just he just pulls up like his traveling cloak and he's just like, "Oh, don't worry, don't worry. I'm not famous or anything, not like you guys." And then he
No.
puts his hood over his head and
No,
he's
but
Here,
just like, "Ah."
I am
I got this
worried.
Vulcan guard patch.
Oh, I
You have,
patches.
you have a
It's
guard
a
patch?
it's a guard patch. It's a Vulcan guard patch. I think that's one of the towns in the Underdark. But
Vulcan, yeah.
anyways, we'll
Nice.
get stitch that on your cloak, and they'll be like, "Oh, you're a guard from some other town." And here's this mask.
Reputable.
Puts
Yep.
on the little guard patch on his side, and you see him kind of fumble with the mask until he just slips it right on. You guys kind of have like a Grandpa Gohan looking ass
Mm-hmm.
like guy
Yeah.
because he's just wearing a pure white mask.
Yeah. If anybody stops you, just Rio, tell them that he's like your bodyguard or something. You're an emissary from the Underdark or some shit.
Mm. Rio just goes. It's just like I. No one will even look at him twice.
That was a
He's just,
surprisingly dodgy response.
Uh,
I'm sorry. I'm trying to get the hold of positive reinforcement.
you're doing great.
I'll stab anyone who sees him.
Nope, doing bad again.
Okay. All right.
Just glare at him. Just give him a dirty look.
Okay.
You're very good at
Rio.
those.
I'm just paranoid now.
Show him the bitch face.
I'm paranoid now that I know people are looking for me. Last thing I want is for word to get out that he may.
Oh, so maybe we need to disguise you.
Hmm.
I mean,
I could put some sticks in your hair and some leaves and stuff. You'd have like a real druidy look thing going on.
Ellen, when was
Like
the
tie him into the antlers.
And the pirate hat.
Ellen,
Yeah.
when was the last time you saw me not wearing a hood?
I mean, don't
I
Well,
have-
everyone's used to you wearing the hood.
I have
It's
been
true.
disguised for years.
Oh, you got the horns that stick out? That seems like a giveaway. But we could turn them into antlers. Antlers are totally different than horns.
Am I the
Wait, no,
only-
Ellen, I figured it out. Ellen,
Huh?
this, and I point at Kairon, I point up and down on him. This is his secret identity.
Oh. Well, so wait, we
The
haven't
whole
seen your real-
time, this is
We haven't seen a real you.
Charon
like.
squints?
Do you still like the same stuff? Have you always liked it? Like your?
I don't understand the
Do
question.
you even like alcohol?
I think that
Who
no,
are you?
that's definitely what's real for sure.
Master Peniel, I leave you in the care of my friends. I have to go.
See, Ellen,
I
you
have to
shouldn't
go
have said it
throw
like
up into a bucket.
Sorry.
Charon adjourns.
we're still.
Okay.
Or he like yells down the hallway. We're still friends.
Yep.
Don't mind him. Don't mind him. Garon has always he's always been like that. Ah,
Listen, my charisma is 6. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. Take it back. That's my strength.
God.
For
Garek
the
just says,
charisma 7, I should have had a better showing there.
you know. Garek just says, I put a note out on the door to not be bothered today. So
Pretty good.
what are you guys gonna go do?
Oh, we were gonna look for greater restoration and or disguises. Maybe both.
Magic eyeballs.
Magic eyeballs. Maybe a hat. You know, he's been wearing this hood this whole time, so maybe a hat's a different way.
I think that he doesn't want new clothes. I think that maybe he doesn't want us to treat him different.
Oh,
Master
I
Peniel.
do low kind of want to treat him a little different, but I shouldn't.
I
Everything's
want to
the
give him a
same.
makeover, right? What if we
Matt-
got him a
See-
nicer cloak?
No, look, see, you know how when we went to bed we thought that Kairon was Kairon, and we woke up today and we were like, "Oh man, Kairon's not Kairon."
Yeah,
We
that's
should
tragedy.
act like last night when Kairon was still Kairon.
But that's a lie. It's all been a lie.
I don't think it. I think that that's
His
who he
names
really.
are a lie.
Hey, wait a minute. You know that I picked my name, right?
That's true.
Okay, now Ori's offended.
No. Ah!
So wait, so you
Everything's wrong.
got some kind of name prejudice? Can't pick your own name?
No, it's not that. He just I collect names, but the names have to have meaning. And he just
Ellen?
it's fun.
Ellen? That was the first name that he used to escape. He gave
Okay.
you his escape boat.
Oh. Okay.
I
I
will
feel better
say
about
that
this now.
Kairon has ran away from the Weaver family name very thoroughly. When I said we couldn't find him during the first few years, I was very true. They tore Rehan apart looking for him.
Well, it's slate that he gave Ellen. Slate,
Mhm. I
not
and I ask that you understand his position in giving you that false name.
I think I'm starting to. Also, I don't think I'm poisoned anymore, so I'm just gonna take that off my character sheet.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
For whatever
Corral
reason,
did
you are
say that
not
you're
poisoned.
poisoned.
You see Master Peniel just go once again. He was just like, I thank you all for thinking about me. I, uh, I won't refuse any spells you may wish to cast. I trust you, and in all honesty, before Kairon comes back in the room, he says, he's just, in all honesty, I really would like to see him again.
Well, let's go get your eyes fixed.
Yeah. It sounds like it's not an impossible wish to grant. Let's go see. We live in a world of magic and mystery.
Yeah.
Let's go to the church.
Greg just says, this
Yeah,
day is so
sure.
wonderful. I'm just so happy. Oh, it's just really pretty.
Keep an eye on Kairon for us, okay?
Master Peniel just goes, he
Well, no, not like
No,
that.
no, no, no. Kairon.
Yeah, but not the part that you said with the keep an eye on part.
No,
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 no, no.
no, no, no.
Peniel's coming with us.
Yeah,
No,
Oh,
Peniel's
okay.
coming with you
no, I'll
guys.
come. I just had to puke in a bucket. I'm
Oh,
all right.
okay.
I'm all right.
Good. Good.
I thought it would be better if I don't come along, and now I'm like, oh, but if I'm not there, then like I don't get to defend him if something does go wrong. I'm freaking out a little bit, and I apologize.
You want a pancake?
Some moldy cake.
I would like a pancake. Yes, thank you.
All right. Do you think that you could fix up a real quick pancake to go? Maybe like rolled up.
Oh, not if it's already
Yeah.
not no Gareg. No, it's fine. I'll get one later.
You want a sapphire?
I got shiny things. I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you, everybody. Can we not talk about this for a little bit?
Definitely.
There's a lot going on up here. Shut up, brain. I'd take a drink.
Today is definitely super normal, and we're gonna go to the store for normal reasons.
Yep.
Normally.
Everyone, let's head toward the door in a fashion that is becoming of a normal, every average day.
Rio walks out of the kitchen through the meeting hall, doesn't close the door, opens this door.
Just in a straight
Good
line.
job. Good job, Rio. Exactly like I asked.
Just walks over the table.
Excellent.
Hey, look at that, we're outside.
Yeah.
Master Peniel comes along with you guys.
We walk out in a fashion that is definitely as conspicuous as can possibly be.
A full party, full of non-humanoids and one masked man.
Mm-hmm.
Well, no, there is Krinth. He passes off as a human for the most
Yeah,
part.
Sure.
Greta, you
When you hide
coming
the
with
ears.
us, or are you staying here?
If his hair covers his ears.
Yeah, if his hair
That
covers
is
his
true.
ears. Yeah, Krinth, are you going along with?
Yeah.
Nice. All right, yeah, hell yeah. You guys fucking pop over. Yeah, into the main one. Let's see. As you guys go about looking, one of the good places to look for just like a priest with greater restoration. You know, you guys do the church Bahamut all the time. Places to look for more magical items to like maybe fix his eyesight. Madame Malkane's magical menagerie is a good place.
She
That
does.
was that.
She does have a number of eyeball-related products.
She has a
True.
number of eyeball and sight relying products. There is also just the general market. like you guys might be able to find like something in there.
Well, Mr. Kairon's master,
Peniel.
well, Peniel, what would you prefer?
Uh, honestly, I would prefer whatever is easiest for us.
We'll hit
Let's
up the
try
Church
the
of
other.
Bahamut first, see how it goes.
When in doubt, I've heard you can make a deal with a demon, and sometimes they'll just like pop
I
those
have
eyeballs
heard,
right back in. I
I
heard a
have heard
story
that as
about like a
well.
frogman once.
I look at Ellen like very pointedly.
I
Let's
mean,
save that one.
I
Maybe.
hear that's pretty easy.
Ellen,
Oh, is that what happened to him?
Ellen, that's how this shit happens. And I point at my head.
Oh, huh?
What
Shrug.
happened?
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Tiefling
okay.
stuff.
Oh, you were pointing to your god.
Yeah.
Maspadil just fucking nods as you guys like continue walking down the street. Kairon, he's still just, hand in hand with you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm just guiding him everywhere.
Mm, uh, what is it? As you guys are walking down the street, it doesn't take you much longer. Like it's literally 2 blocks from your house. You
Yay.
quickly arrive over to the Temple of Bahamut, and
Welcome to my parents' house.
welcome to your parents' house. There is a really big boy, just like squirt, smaller Antonio. Oh, but you're hard to see when you're small.
Oh, yeah,
So big.
Antonio.
There
No
we
wonder
go.
I did you like this.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I forget.
This
Is
is fine.
Antonio a cleric?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I know
Antonio's cleric.
he does stuff with the church, but I didn't know what his like role was.
Mm-hmm. Here as you guys come in, Sans Owl, who is backed out of your squishy dealings. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, you guys go up to the Church of Bahamut. The first person to open the door is Antonio, and you just, oh, hello, my friends. Wonderful. It's so good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the
Antonio!
church. Hey, Ori, oh my God. And he comes and he gives you a big hug.
Oh, I hug him back.
Yeah.
Antonio, my dear friend,
Oh,
I'm
wonderful.
wondering if you or another cleric that you might know could be of service to us.
Absolutely, absolutely. What can we do?
The guy has no eyeballs.
Yeah, I gesture
Oh,
to Kairon, and this man has unfortunately been unjustly maimed.
I see.
In the pursuit of freedom, this man was maimed.
He goes, okay.
In a most
Sir,
unjust manner.
you see Antonio nod, and he just goes, I see, I see. I think we can make this happen. Uh, he goes over to you, Kairon, and he holds out like both of his hands,
Mhm.
one for you and one for Master Peniel to grab onto.
Yeah.
And he says, please follow me up to the plinth. And you guys just pop right up here.
Yep. Plinth.
Mhm. There's a small bowl you see. It's either silver or platinum, but you're probably guessing it's platinum. It'd be a little tacky if, like, the platinum dragon had
Yeah.
silver cupware because platinum is a
Yeah,
little
totally. No,
expensive.
this is the
It's
kind of thing you
cheaper,
dish
yeah.
out for.
This is the kind of thing you dish out for.
Yeah.
And you see him, pull it out, and then he pours in this water. Uh, real pure, real crystal clear. And he goes about saying some words of prayer and about it. Uh, this takes about like 5 to 10 minutes. Ellen, Krinth, and like Rio, you guys are like free to, well, not Rio, Rio's me, free to do whatever you want. But Rio just kind of like sits up in the corner and just goes, mm-hmm.
He's just sitting in a pew, popping bubbles.
No, not sitting in a pew, like slantedly stood next to this,
Oh,
like,
like leaning
At a
on,
wall
45-degree angle.
yeah,
at a
leaning.
45-degree angle,
Yeah.
leaning on the wall.
Yep.
I'm just happy he's not trying to get out of my sight.
Ellen's gonna try
That's
to
step one.
imitate the cool pose. It's a lot less imposing when she's tiny.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. As you guys are doing that, you just see this other lady that you guys have been doing. She just walks by. She just goes, "Hey, weren't, never
Oh
mind."
hey, you're the lady that we rescued. It's fine.
Oh yeah, 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 hey, hey, yeah. Still,
Thumbs
still
up.
just hanging.
Yeah.
And as you guys go, uh, uh, Antonio finishes his prayer, and then he says, "Now, please, if you will, uh, Master Peniel," and he grasps his hand, and he dunks them both in the water, and he says, "Now, with the power of the Platinum Dragon's blessing, wash the sin and damage from your eyes." And you see Master Peniel like splashes his face with the water, and he does it some more, and he does it some more, and you see that the water gradually takes on a bluer and bluer hue until eventually it is this sapphire, like it is blue as blue can be. And you see eventually Master Peniel like brings his face up, and the sockets that were once withered and blackened from their expunging are now filled once more with the with brand new eyes. As you see Master Peniel like blink and look up, Kairon, he quickly turns over to you, and it's the first time in almost 20 years that you've seen Master Peniel's green eyes. Uh, and he can't help but he's speechless.
Yeah.
He just comes over to you and gives you a big hug.
Yep. Yeah, I just hang on to him.
Mm. And Antonio is just there being very polite, and he takes the bowl away and does what he needs to do, and yeah,
I head over and I give Antonio like a good old grasp on the shoulder, like a yeah,
thank you, my lady.
brotherhood.
You did
Darn
it.
right. It was my pleasure. Please, if anyone else you know or can vouch for has had something unjust like this happen to them, they will always find a place in the home of the Platinum Dragon. He
Thank
gives
you,
you a little,
Antonio.
yeah. Like, all right, now I gotta go get rid of this stuff.
I head
It's
over and throw 10 coins in the donation box.
Nice.
nice. Uh, one man's trash is another man's very evil alchemical ingredient. Uh, it's about at that time that Pelagus kind of steps out from this side, and Rio just kind of goes, is just like, "Go, what the hell?" And Pelagus was just like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. You're so skinny. You're not like your cousin. He was much he was much more brave and thicker."
Gives him the old like
Eh.
backhand on the stomach, and Rio's like, "Oh."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
The hit spark.
Yeah.
you literally hit Spark, and you just see Rio go like, "Oh, yeah, well, he was always one for being dirty and on the surface, so I guess it's fine. It's fine." Pelagus just goes,
Yeah,
"Aye,
we eat good up here.
of course you
More,
are.
more variety.
Darn right. Ori, I see that you," and he looks down the way at Kairon and Master Peniel. You guys are just talking about stuff, and
They're having a moment.
yeah, you guys see Master Peniel like touch Kairon's face and like really look at him. Uh, Pelagus smiles and just says, "I'm glad that during this brief interlude, some good things are happening, it seems."
Bahamut even works on his days off.
Ah,
Dude,
bless him.
Plagueis.
No,
Charon's a prince. Can you
Shh,
believe
you
this
can't.
shit?
You can't just go around telling everyone.
Well, that's why I whispered it.
Ellen, he's a member of the Weaver family.
I don't know what that
All I
means.
guess knows everything.
Oh gosh.
I
Wait,
elbow
you do?
Rio.
You do?
It drives me nuts. He knows everything.
Rio just goes, I highly doubt that he knows everything. I don't think he knows shit. I think
Hey,
he's
what's
really
Rio's
good at
middle
guesses.
name, Plagueis?
Wait. Spooky dark bad vampire,
Damn it.
That's a good one.
I don't know.
Hey Rio,
So
can we trade names?
I kind of imagine like like we're over here, you know, having this moment, and
Mhm.
and you know, I'm like I'm like, hey master, it's really good to see you and all this stuff, and then like I can hear Ellen's sound carrying over this chamber, just being like Plagueis, did you know he's a prince, and like
He's a prince!
and like I
Just
was
say
and
that.
like Charon was about to tear up, and then at that moment he sobers out of that and like rolls his eyes like fuck. He's
Damn
like,
it!
hey, you wanna meet my friends? They're really nice.
I would be delighted
Yeah.
to.
And I'll
And
start walking him back.
hell yeah. Yeah, Pelagus just goes, listen, I know a lot of things. Yes. I'm really more of like everyone's fun uncle. Hey.
Yeah, he's everyone's fun uncle. Hide your
Hey.
That's
mom.
weird. I think that's weird to proclaim about yourself.
It's all a trick so that way he can fuck your mom.
Whoa. Really, Plagueis?
Hey.
That's weird.
Rio.
Hi everyone. We're also here.
Oh,
Say hello at a
sorry, I
fun
didn't know
time.
that you were within earshot. You weren't supposed to hear that.
Hey, Harley.
That's my family
Right.
drama. You'll have to excuse me.
Yeah, hi Harley.
Hey!
Hey!
Is Will lurking behind the church for some reason? Also here.
Oh, I don't have time to play. I just wanted to hop on and see how it was going. You know, so I'm not super lost next time.
Oh, we're gonna have a
I
lot.
just
We're gonna have a
imagine.
lot to catch you up on.
I just
No
imagine
worries.
Will sticks his head through the door and is like, "Did I hear that Charon's a prince?"
Yeah,
Is that
Chris, you
right?
wanna run him through that?
Like it sucks.
No, watch it later.
Oh,
call- yeah,
Plagueis
we'll
has
call-
fucked since episode 1.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later.
Right on. Yeah, no.
Will's probably just with his bandits. I'm just listening for.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Will is literally on the map on the other side of town in that bar that we left him in the last time we were here.
Mm.
Just still drinking.
Probably running scams.
Doing miscreant bullshit.
Talking
Yep.
talking with his boys and his contacts.
Mhm.
Yep.
Doing it to
I'm
it
sure he'll gather some information for you guys.
Nice.
most certainly. Oh man. But hell yeah. Well, here, let's get back to it. As you guys were going, uh yeah, Pelagus just says, once again, listen, I know a lot of things, but yeah, I don't know everything. Nice to meet you again, Master Peniel. And Master Peniel
Again?
shakes Pelagus's hand. I, I know a lot of you. I don't know if any of you guys really understand how I pick you. It's not by chance.
I'm like looking back and forth between Pelagus and Master Peniel.
During my travels as an younger monk, there were many times where valor was the greater part of discretion, if you catch my drift.
All right.
And Pelagus just goes, like that one time in Verkala that we were caught, and Master Peniel gives him a look, and Pelagus just goes,
Told you.
never mind.
He'll
Anyway.
fuck your mom, he'll fuck your master. He doesn't even care.
Or I need to know if these are real. Need to know. I
Yeah.
need to know if those are real statements.
Are these
They're mumbled. They're
these-
mumbled
are
to
these
Rio.
in character or out of character goofs?
Rio. Ori has decided. She has decided to bond with Rio right now by talking just a little bit of shit about Pelagus very quietly to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
assume Kairon can also hear it.
I'm standing right here.
I'm so glad I joined.
Yeah.
I love
Kairon,
it.
as far as I'm concerned, Kairon is now a part of the Pelagus fucked my guardian figure party, and we're gonna start making t-shirts.
That's fair. That's fair.
Grant, you better hide your dad.
Everybody better hide their dad.
Do you know where you left your dad? Don't let
10
Pelagus
o'clock,
find
do you
him.
know where your dad is?
With the gnome village. No, I don't want to picture this.
Anyway, Master Peniel, these are all my friends. That's Pelagus. He runs the place, but apparently you already know that. The pretty one in the back, that's Corinth. The little one's Ellen. That's Ori. She's the best of us.
Waves.
Rio,
Thank you.
That's Rio. He's an asshole.
He's
Rio
working
waves.
on it.
Rio
He's
gives
evil,
one wave,
but working on it.
and you know how you like swirl your hand in like just he gives a wave that swirls into a finger.
Yeah.
Like, oh, but anyway, Master Bean will just once again just he goes up and gives all of you like a proper shake on the hand and a greeting and all that. Uh, like, and anyway, he just goes, uh, I don't know what to say. What do we even do now? There's so much to do, Kairon. Oh man. And
Is this Pelagus talking?
no. That's Master Pernille.
Oh,
He's
okay.
just like, we have so much to do. I have. He looks at you once again and he just says, "Thank you very much."
Yeah. I mean, you can thank the big guy, capital B. He's been pretty good to us on the whole.
Of course. And Master Pernille, he gives a little like a bow back to the sacrament thing, and you also see him pull out like a few gold out of that bag that you guys were given, or that he was given for the reward. And he tosses it in the little donation box. He's just like, I think they have definitely earned my respect for certain.
Yeah.
Pelagus just goes,
I put some gold in there too, just so you know, because like I know you were busy. You had some emotional stuff to do, so like Never
charity
mind.
is not a race.
No, that's not what I just wanted you to know that like it's fine. Never mind.
As my yes, Antonio did the well done, good job. So the lot of you're all still ready for like our meeting to in about like 4 days, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever that's gonna happen.
Okay, good. I have they like I said, I've been assembling them, and they all should be here
Can
within 4 days.
can you remind Anne out of character what the meeting's about? It's been a
In
while.
or out of character.
Been a while.
Pelagus, after you guys came back from the Underdark with all of the information on like some of the things you faced, some of the stuff that was going on, he confided in you guys that there is more to their dealings than they let on, and that Pelagus seems to have a group of like-minded individuals who are assisting him and in a greater scheme all of the parties that kind of work tangentially around them, you know
Mm,
uh they seem to be gathering together to give you guys some big information. He told you guys about like facing specifically like a old like enemy called Arcasarius, which is that weird dark knight that you guys have seen every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
The creepy skull face guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, the creepy skull face guy.
Okay.
Hmm.
You've seen him pop up every once in a while. And it's been few and far between, but the chosen points at which he's popped up has been very apropos. First one being when you guys had to fight the White in Narshi, and the zombie plague that happened there. It was then followed up by his brief appearance at your guys' winning of the race. Mostly in yeah, exactly. Mostly in a like a taunting matter along with the previous regent. Like they had some weird magical naughtiness going on.
They wanted
Uh,
us to just not be happy that we won.
hmm
It didn't work, though. We were still happy we won.
That's the one thing you can always do to the evil is you can always stick it to him by still continuing to be happy.
Mhm.
Fucks with him.
True.
It fucks
True.
with him. And Rio just goes, that's actually a plan you guys do, really? Is that like a
I mean,
real
it just
thing?
it kind of happens.
Well, we're happy when we're allowed to be.
Rio just looks over, he was just like, I thought it was very purposeful. I felt it. Alright. Like it's just kind of shakes his head at Rio and he just goes, right. Nonetheless, feel free to, contort yourselves around the day as you will. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, the church is open. Well, anyway, I'll let you
True.
all go.
That
And
Rio's favorite game is Shadow the Hedgehog.
Hmm.
Rio's favorite game would be Shadow.
Yeah, totally.
Pelagus just kind of,
That's just so good.
Pokemon Coliseum DX2.
oh, Gale of Darkness. As Pelagus just goes, well, nonetheless, I'll leave it to it. I hope you have a wonderful day. And he just goes back to doing what he's doing. Krenth, go ahead and Ellen, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception.
Oops.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. Uh, with a 19, you see that on this table, Pelagus has arranged probably like 24 books, like stacked up, but one in particular kind of catches your eye.
Uh-huh.
And the reason it catches your eye is because it is. You just pass by him. He sits down.
What you got there?
You come into the room as Pelagus sits back down, and he says, hello, Prince. Wonderful, welcome. Come to see what I've been working on, eh? He holds open the book for you. You see a painting that looks very similar. Hold on. To this. I have to take a picture of a real painting I painted in real life.
Ooh,
Oh.
real painting. That's cool.
A real painting.
What if it was a painting of Krinth's mom and Pelagus has also fucked Krinth's mom? That's just some fucked up cosmic joke.
I like that Ori is getting more and more bitter about this.
More and
No,
more.
I've been bitter since the very beginning when he called Mother Yo, and that's what I call her.
That's my mom, you son of a bitch.
Is he not
It's been
allowed to use
since episode
Caribbean?
1.
Oh.
I don't recall.
It was many years ago.
It was many a year ago. But you see this painting,
Ooh.
which is seems to be 8 colored orbs or circles
Orbs.
in this kind of strange, like zigzag shape
Oh, that
that you
one,
see.
yeah.
Pelagus just kind of goes, it's just like, I've been reading, and this book in particular, and he flashes you the cover, and it's just like uh, hypotheses on ancient prehistory. And Pelagus just kind of goes, I was looking through it while I noticed that some of the orbs that we have been gathering display some interesting powers. Uh, and he just kind of holds it on there, and he's just like, I don't know if it's true, but if it is, then I think we have some very powerful artifacts to look for.
Well, what kind of
Uh,
powers are they showing?
Oh, what kind of colors are they showing?
Powers.
Oh, what kind of powers are
Like
they showing?
what they doing?
Here, let me. Uh,
I
as
gotta get going.
oh yeah, you gotta get go. Take it easy,
Yep.
Harley. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah. If you have use for Will, you have his character sheets. He'll totally help out with whatever, and especially shenanigans.
Hell yeah.
Like I don't know if you'll get to it this time. For Anne, she wanted to go into the Fight Club.
Right,
No, that's
Fight
all right.
Club and be a bear.
He
That's
probably found by now. He probably found that. So
No, totally
wasn't in that
haven't.
all. We totally forgot about it. But that's all right.
Totally
We'll work
haven't.
on that next
A
time.
lot has
It's still
happened
there.
today.
Yeah.
It's still there.
okay.
A lot has happened.
I'll listen to the video later. Bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, man. That's silly. Oh, wait, here, let me get my...
Oh, now we gotta remember to make Ellen do a bear fight.
Right.
Well, I believe this was planned in front of Ori because Will was all like, "Oh, we're gonna cheat and have Ellen pretend to be a bear," and then Ori was right there being like, "But no,
Yeah.
because
How about we
lawful.
don't cheat?
What if you don't cheat?"
Just
So
fight.
I think the bear plan was scrapped.
Mm.
Mm. Uh, Pelagus brings it back up and he says, I think that, we have... Pelagus just kind of says, it seems that these artifacts represent the schools of magic themselves.
No.
In this book, in this hypothetical, it hypothesizes that there are more schools of magic than just the 8 that we know. Along with this, they supposed that much like the planes, there are cardinal places of irrefutable elemental and etheric power. Uh, I'm not I'm not doing my Irish brogue how I should be. It's just completely fucking gone. But nonetheless, he just continues to say it seems to be a part of these 8 different schools of magic. We're not quite sure which of the orbs we have correspond to which of the schools in general. It seems that they are all so powerful, they can the power crossover is very real. They're all very dynamic in their own way. He just continues on. He says, "But I think the one that we have the best thought about is this one," and he points at the very bottom of the tree,
Uh-huh.
the pink one. He says, "That is the deception, or the illusion orb. Uh, I'm fairly certain that this is the one that you guys recovered from Andre Badlock in Dragala. Gosh, back when you fought that Dakata.
Who, where'd we put that thing?
You gave it to me, and I've taken care of it. Don't worry, it is perfectly safe in the church's treasury. I mean, the only people who know about it is, well, you all now, myself, and some of the other higher-ranking church officials. He looks like through the door and he kind of like whispers at you. He's like, "I haven't told Antonio, so please keep it. Shh. Okay, this is some dangerous shit that we're messing with."
Dioki.
He, like, places the book down and he says, "I've been doing work like this for a few months now. If there's anything that you might like to know about them, feel free. Give me a question abound."
Okay.
As you guys all do that stuff, you definitely overhear Pelagus talking to Krinth and just doing all this stuff. What is it, Master Peniel, still holding your hand, Kairon, seems to be ready and willing to, like, get up and go. You know, when you first
He's eager.
when you
Yeah.
first met him, he was an old man putting on a brave face.
Yeah.
Now, that brave face is like real again.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, you said he's been blind for at least 6 years, looking for me.
Hmm.
Yeah. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
He mentioned it was about 6 years.
Yeah.
50 is the new 40.
Yeah.
You ran away longer than 6 years ago, but
Mm-hmm.
it's been about six since he was blind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's quite a long time to be alone searching for somebody and letting the weight of the world
Blind.
wear you down.
On your guys' trip, if that came up at all, Master Peniel definitely told you. Yes, he thought it was an ironic fit, and I can't help but agree.
Hmm.
Go out and search for someone you lost without eyes. It's very difficult.
He's gonna be
Yep.
so mad when he finds out that I just undid that.
But also, like, how much did he care about finding you if he was blinding the guy who was looking for you?
Well, it might mean one of two things. Either he was hoping that we would cross paths some other way, or more likely, he was counting on one of the other assholes he sent to find me.
Wait, there's other people searching for you?
Master Peniel nods and he just says,
Pelican.
"Yeah." He just says, I also think that he didn't expect me to find you. This was really more of a, for lack of a better word, sick joke. He didn't expect me to find Kairon.
Well, today it's his pride that is his undoing.
And you see Master Peniel just kind of like look down and he's, yeah. But otherwise, he's just fucking vibing out here with you guys.
Yeah.
Rio is just like, well, anyway.
Yeah.
And then he looks in through the door and is just like, so are you guys reading books now, or can I go back to the Abbey?
What do you want to do, Rio? You want to go back to the Abbey? You want to go shopping?
I don't know what I want to go do.
Well, think about it, and when you decide what you want to do, tell me and we'll go do it.
Ugh,
Go
pouts
angst
outside.
outside in the sun.
Enjoy the sunshine, friend.
Ellen Retch has just remembered that she promised to buy a trinket for Pelagus, and he gave her
Oh,
money. So she's gonna
Oh,
like peek her head and make sure that he's not like having a private conversation or whatever, and then decide fuck it and barge in.
yeah.
Be like, hey
Oh,
Pelagus,
Then she's
I
gonna
got you.
hello,
remember.
Ellen.
Then she's gonna remember that she doesn't give a shit about that.
Yeah, yeah. Hey Pelagus, I got you
Uh,
a Oh, actually, I think the moose mask is what I gave to uh Master Pernille's wear. I got you
mm-hmm.
this cup. It's a
All
magic
right.
cup. Hold on. And like she like fills it with water and takes a sip and spits it out and dumps it out and she takes a
Ugh.
sip, fills it again. Okay, here you go. It's like a weird magic like saltwater, freshwater drinking cup.
Oh, quaint. I love it.
I
Ellen, thank you
have
so much.
no money left because I did not keep track of how much money it cost. Sorry.
No worries, no worries. For such a lovely trinket like this, it was certainly worth the point. And he drinks the fresh water, and he's just like, it's like a little bit of salt left over.
Hmm,
Stuck
weird.
at the bottom.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's at the bottom.
hydrating.
Yep. The electrolytes. It's got what plants need.
It's got what plants crave. It's
Yep.
true. I was just telling Grinth about some hypotheses that I'll tell you a lot more of when our meeting starts. But yeah, if you have any questions,
But hypothesis, what's it?
I, he looks at you, Grinth, and then he's just like, he looks over at Ellen and he looks back at you expectantly. Like, you normally tell her, right?
Is it about
Eh,
hippopotamuses? Hippopotamusi?
Close, love. They're
it's like a
about
puzzle.
yeah, it's like a
Oh,
puzzle. It's like balls. It's like orbs.
orbs.
Hmm.
Oh, like the liar's orb?
Like, yeah, yes. How
You you said something about the orb in my village before.
strange. You, he looks over at you once more again, Krent, and then looks really fascinatedly at Ellen. Ellen, please tell me about this orb.
Wait, no, you were the one. What? Uh,
Tell me a little bit more about it, though.
well, it's just like it's a thing that like it keeps the village safe.
And it hides them, yes?
Yeah, the forest gives us what we need and nobody leaves.
But it feels real, right? Correct?
I guess so.
Hmm.
I don't know. I haven't touched it. I thought it
Pelagus
was the
goes
unicorn.
Pelagus goes back to his notes and he says, if we don't have the layers orb, what do we have? He flips through and flips through and is just like, okay, well, thank you, Ellen. Okay, I was wrong. Okay. Uh, Pelagus just looks at his book again and just says, oh, okay, well, I have no idea. Alright, time to...
Oh, did I ruin your hippopotamus? I'm sorry.
No,
It's
Ellen, you made
happening.
it better. Thank you. As Pelagus just once again buries his face in it, and he's just like, enchantment, no, enchantment is this, enchantment, what is it? It's
Well, anyways.
orange sherbet. It's sweet.
You guys want to go get
Evoc-
lunch?
Evocation is
Oh yeah, we haven't gotten sandwiches in a while.
Oh
Or
yeah, let's
ice
go to the
cream.
deli. You guys want to go to the deli and the candy store?
Yeah.
the
Rio,
la-
you want to go to the deli and the candy store?
the last thing you guys hear is Pelagus going, La Indigo!
Indigo?
Indigo!
In
And Rio just goes, yes, I would love to go just somewhere where no one's screaming indigos.
yeah, Pelagus is an acquired taste.
It's just this old man starts screaming about colors. It's indigo, I tell you, it's indigo. No, 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 wait.
It's purple.
Master, when was the last time you had ice cream?
Too long,
Yeah.
my too young.
Yeah, probably. I'll catch up. I got a thing. I'm gonna let him leave with everybody else.
Oh, okay.
And
Yeah, Master
and
Prenil.
yeah, I'm gonna run back to the altar and just kind of like under my breath, very awkwardly, I'm like, so I know like Ori's the one that you talk to, like, you know, she does stuff for you. It's a whole thing. I don't understand it, but and I'm just the other guy, like, that beats up people. And I know you and me, we don't have a thing like that, but I just wanted to say, I'm not gonna forget this. Yeah,
Karen,
that's it.
as you speak, the clouds outside, cover over the window and kind of like mask its rays.
Mhm.
But after you get done speaking, the first light actually illuminates on your hands, and it's real warm.
Yeah,
Oh.
and after like taking note of that, I reach into my pocket and I'm like, okay, I know this isn't much to you, but it's for you. And I just leave on the altar a flawless white. Got to get the pronunciation right here.
Oh yeah.
Chalcedony,
Oh,
worth
Ooh.
250 gold.
Nice.
That's like quartz.
Yeah.
damn. Hella nice. All right, cool.
Nice.
Wicked
That was
shit.
very
And then
nice.
I just get really awkward and I'm like, all right, catch you on the flip flop.
Uh, the vibe in the room doesn't change, even though it's a little bit awkward with you. You know how you are by
Yeah,
yourself.
it's just me
The
being like, and I'm talking to a piece of furniture. All right, I'm out.
yeah, the vibe in the church just remains the same. It feels like it's leaving the abbey again.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah. Kairon quickly pops out back from you guys. And you just kind of make your way on down through the town.
Hang on, wait.
Run past, and ice cream. Oh man.
Ice cream time.
I assume you guys go to the ice cream. You could go
We
Eventually,
wherever the
get.
hell you want.
eventually,
We're adults.
We're
We eat
definitely
ice
gonna.
cream and then we get our sandwiches.
Okay, you gotta make sure you eat the dessert first so you
And
have
then
room.
maybe ice cream again
Yeah,
Right on.
Yeah,
for dessert.
yeah.
Right on.
or like a lollipop or something.
Mm.
Some people have said you can't have ice cream as an appetizer and dessert, and I say not with that attitude.
Mm-mm.
Right. Yeah, totally. God, I forgot the name of this orc soda jerk.
Uh,
God damn it! What was your name, orc soda jerk?
Did we ever name him?
um,
If we didn't, I want to name him after my friend Kyle.
it's not in my notes.
All right, all right. His name's Kyle.
His name's Kyle.
Kyle the orc.
Kyle, the orc soda jerk.
Yeah. You guys remember
Slash
my
ice
friend
cream.
Kyle from the wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait. What is it? Yeah, but you guys go in there. The soda jerk is just like, oh, right. He's scratchy voicing. Hey, everybody, welcome to the ice cream shop. How can I help you? This is I never came up with a name for this place, did I?
Is
It's the Clipboard
anybody
ice cream place.
is anybody mentally prepared to respond to that?
Eh?
Man,
I don't
you
think he wants us to respond to that.
Yeah.
Oh, we got
Mhm.
suggestions. Or we
Yeah,
can
I
come
mean,
up with suggestions.
it sounds like this young man is asking us to help name this fine establishment.
You
Oh,
need branding.
I don't own the place. Actually, it's old Mister Schneisman that does.
Schneisman's ice cream?
Yeah, Schneisman.
Nice
Schneisman's ice.
man,
Schneis
nice
cream.
man, Iceman, Iceman ice cream.
Yeah, he's a gin.
Wow.
Interesting.
Magic ice cream.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's looks around and he just says he thinks he's cursed.
Cursed ice cream. I
No,
would eat
no,
that.
no, no, no. The ice cream isn't cursed. No, no.
I mean,
Mr.
that's why it
Schneisman
tastes
is.
so good.
No, 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 no. The ice cream is sans any curse. I swear.
Just the owner is cursed.
Yeah, just the owner.
Totally not cursed
What?
ice cream.
Momo, no.
Well,
My cat's trying to attack the laptop.
for being a cursed business owner, it's damn good ice cream.
Yeah, I like this place.
Mm, I've only ever seen Mr. Schneisman ever give out ice cream as really anything. But yeah, he's a pretty alright guy. Any
So you got any
anyway.
rum raisin?
Oh yeah. He brings out rum
Also,
raisin.
is he looking for someone to uncurse his ice cream shop? Is that what this is?
What?
Or
Oh, yeah.
uncurse him was
Or
like?
he can break curses. I saw it happen once.
Oh,
Or-
I mean,
I'm sorry. I didn't
I did break
re-
a curse one time. It's true.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't really think that you guys were like adventurers.
Hey, we're
No,
famous. We won a race.
I mean, you're just trying to do your job, but I am covered head to toe in adamantine armor right now.
I don't watch sports.
Oh,
That's fair. That's fair.
Uh, but
We saved Count Darius from
again, ma'am,
vampires.
I'm actually kind of an anarcho-socialist. I actually really think that the greatest power is in the hand of the people.
That's pretty sick, actually.
Mr. Schneisman's ice cream shop isn't cursed. Okay, I maybe should have said that Mr. Schneisman was cursed. All right, okay, so like, Schneisman is a djinn, right? Okay, and djinns can grant wishes, but I've never seen Mr. Schneisman grant a wish that wasn't ice cream.
maybe that's just like his specialty. Maybe his passion in life is ice cream.
Maybe
Is that where all the ice cream comes from? Is he like every day someone wishes for a flavor until he's just like fully stocked and then he rotates every day?
I
Like, is this wish ice cream? Wish cream?
It's wish ice cream.
Cream.
I
That's a
don't
good name.
I don't like calling it that.
Can we call it Mr. Iceman's wish cream?
I think that's gonna get us shut down.
What about like instead of you could just
I
say,
don't think so.
would you like wish cream on top of your ice cream? You'd be like, what cream? But yeah, no, not liking. Totally
How
normal
about
ice cream.
So
I'm
do
gonna
you have
go
any,
ahead and
like-
get you guys some ice cream, and then
Do you guys have any like Underdark flavors? Like Rio, do you want like
like bugs?
like mushroom?
I'll eat a bug flavor ice cream.
Rio
Or like
is
goldberry ice cream?
Rio is just like, first off, don't eat bugs. Second off,
Do eat
I'll eat his
mushrooms.
bugs.
mushrooms fine, or cherry.
Cherry. Got any cherry? Anything red?
We have tiger's blood. Oh, tiger's blood! I
Hey.
love. I've never tried tiger. One.
Rio, it's a mix of raspberry, cherry, and strawberry.
Yeah, no actual blood in it, asshole.
So you people on the surface just name things after shit that isn't even what it is.
Yeah.
Normal people don't drink blood.
There's not any rum in this rum raisin. It's
What,
rum
there's not?
seasoning. What? No, you can't just get babies drunk. The churning of the ice cream doesn't dilute the alcohol. Just mixes it around.
I like the thought of just we cut to the back and Mr. Schneisman is just there with like 2 hands on 2 40-gallon, like just chugging bottles into this rum raisin. A shot of vodka.
Yep.
Glug, 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 glug.
It'd be good.
Right. Yeah, you guys go ahead and get your ice cream. Master Padil orders pistachio and caramel.
Mhm.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Nice.
Right, it's a weird one.
I'm gonna get a scoop of tiger's blood, just like Rio. I'm gonna have the tiger's blood with the rum raisin. See how that is.
All right, that's fair. That's
Listen,
fair.
I heard there was bug ice cream, and this is what I want.
You order bug ice cream and fuck, we just named him
Mr.
Kevin?
Nice.
Nice
Oh,
one.
Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle.
Kyle, the orc soda jerk, just goes, that was mostly just like a sick own,
Oh,
like a burn, but I guess I
it'd
could
be
ask
really
Mr.
good.
Schneisman.
Have you ever eaten bugs? They're really good. They're high in protein.
Hmm,
They have a nice crunch.
yeah.
Kind of like Rice Krispie Crunch.
Okay, well, okay.
If you
Mr.
say the
Schneisman!
conditions.
And he just goes into the back.
Good job, Ellen. Now we're gonna get to meet Mr. Nice Man, and we can cure his curse because he's got to come out to make you the ice cream personally.
Sure, that was my plan.
That was definitely your plan.
Uh-huh.
Krint, what kind of ice cream did you get?
Vanilla.
Vanilla, nice. Karon's not here, right?
Oh, I'm right here.
Well, I know Chris is here, but didn't Karon? Oh no,
Oh,
no,
no,
I
Karon's
remember.
with
I
you.
came along.
Karon's with
It
us.
only took me a minute.
That's right. I kind of forgot
Yeah.
because I was like, Ori didn't see that, so I kind of tried to put it out of my memory.
No worries, no worries.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Karon, what kind of ice cream did you get?
Vanilla. That fucking killed me.
God. Uh,
Mama.
let me see if I can find him. I want to get a good picture for
Mr.
Mr.
Schneisman.
Schneisman, the cursed gin.
The maybe cursed.
The possibly cursed.
Maybe he just really likes ice cream.
Mhm.
He could just really like ice cream. It's not an impossible thing.
That is true. It's not impossible for Mr. Schneisman to not just like. But I mean, Kyle
Signs
the orc
point to
bartender.
cursed.
Nice.
Kyle the orc bartender did very much kind of give a. I think Mr. Schneisman's cursed.
Mhm.
You know, just say people are cursed and then
Or not.
Right.
they're not. Especially in this world, curses are real.
Yeah.
Like, just goes, no, I'm fairly certain Mr. Schneisman's cursed.
That is delightful.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, this fucking this gin soda jerk kind of comes out in a little like this little like bottom half is all like windy and frosty.
Mhm.
And it just goes, hello, my friends. Thank you for coming to my ice cream shop. How have you been liking? I heard one of you wanted bugs.
Yes, your employee mentioned that there might be some bug ice cream, and it turns out he was just joking. But honestly, you should consider the positive, delicacy that is bugs. Consider
Okay.
like cricket surprise. They're crunchy.
Hmm.
They're like
I-
there's a little bit of squish in there, but they're a little crisp. Good
I-
little burst of flavor.
I never thought of that. I always try to, uh, uh, you know, cater to my customers' choices. So
Well,
I can definitely see a bug. What sort of bugs would you like?
oh well, crickets are really good, but
Okay, cricket.
centipedes have all those legs.
Oh,
So like you
centipede.
can use the
Okay.
legs like sprinkles. Kind
Oh,
of like
okay.
instead of like a fudge swirl
Mm-hmm.
strip, you've just got a centipede in there. It's great.
Hmm.
Uh,
I no longer want
But
ice cream.
It
Mis-
feels like she's thought about this.
Mr. Nice
I'll
Cream,
take yours if you don't want it.
you see him just hold out a bowl, and then he like passes his hand over it as like kind of like a corny magician would,
Mm.
and you just see like once it's this nice kind of like creamy yellow ice cream. Well, God, how else to describe this color other than
It would
cream?
have
It's a creamy cream ice cream.
it would have little bits in it though, right? Probably like legs and stuff.
Oh
kind of
yeah,
like chocolate chip, but
you
only
see
bug.
you see a whole bunch of what at first you assume to be vanilla pieces, but that once you see him wave his hands over it again, you see the toppings appear, and the toppings are millipede legs and the little centipede legs, and he waves it again, and there is a like caramel cricket sauce on it,
Oh,
right? And then he's just like, oh, and the one last thing, and then he just goes like a, and on top of it appears entirely coated in like in like this candy is just like a scorpion.
this guy
Yeah.
gets it.
You know, like those lollipops that just have
Mm-hmm.
scorpions in them,
Yeah.
but it's a cherry.
This man might just be an artist. He might not be cursed. Before I was leaning towards cursed, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, your employee said you were cursed, but this ice cream looks amazing. Please give it to me.
Oh.
I Yeah, have the ice cream, sure.
I'm gonna
Um,
need to take Ellen to charm school or something.
I appreciate his thoughtfulness. I can assure you, I am not cursed. I just only deal in ice cream.
Makes sense. You
Nice.
really like ice cream.
What a relief.
Uh, well, you just
I
really,
take a
really like ice cream.
I take a big bite of the ice cream.
That's good. That's good. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it.
It's amazing.
I'm gonna go in the back.
It reminds me of
Kyle,
home.
watch this store.
Hey, just in case you are cursed, like I could maybe help you with that.
You
She's
see
cursed. She can break
Mr.
curses.
Nice. You see Mr. Niceman.
Schneisman.
Excuse me, Mr. Schneisman. Just go into the back, and you hear just the slightest bit of very windy sobbing
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he
What
has.
does that mean?
as Kyle just comes back out, and he's just like, "Dude, I told you guys. I just think Mr. Schneisman's cursed. Every time I ask him about it, he's just all he tells me is that he can only do ice cream."
Maybe he's cursed to only do ice cream.
But he doesn't want to say?
Sometimes with curses, you can't say that you're cursed. That's part of the curse.
Is that true?
That's the thing. I've
Or
heard.
That's the thing?
I don't know. You would know better than us.
are you asking me? I don't
Maybe you
know.
should just go give him a pat on the back and lesser restoration, or remove curse him while you're, just like patting his back.
Maybe he
And
kissed
just
a
like,
witch.
just don't tell him. You know, our friend Cameron here, he got.
He kissed a witch?
I don't know what happened. Maybe he kissed a witch.
Uh, do you just get bored and theory craft about your boss while you're just behind the glass, man?
I mean, he works at an ice cream shop.
No, I just Mr.
Clearly,
Every time I ask, Mr. Schneisman cries.
he cares about him.
But
I,
why the witch thing? I'm confused.
I don't know. How do people get curses? I'm not an adventurer. I just deal in ice cream.
I mostly deal in cleaning up the curses. I usually don't know how they start, or I'm usually not there when they start.
Well, you know what I clean up? I clean up ice cream. So
I feel like we came here for ice cream and we've gotten distracted.
Oh, I'm way distracted for sure.
It was a simple mission we had, and
This ice cream is delicious.
yeah.
Master
Or-
Peniel
or-
is enjoying his ice cream,
Mhm.
just
Should I go-
sitting back and watching you guys work.
Mhm.
Should I like wild shape into a little bug and go spy on the genie and see if he's sad, or if he's like
Yes.
happy sad?
Yes.
Okay.
See if he's just like, oh, this is why I'm cursed, but then just
Uh,
tells you.
I'm gonna turn into a little bug.
Turn to a little
Okay.
bug.
Just
or
like
What
a
little
fat
bug?
little cricket, and I'm
What
just
kind of
gonna
little
hop
cute
into
little
the ice
cricket?
cream. Yep.
Be careful, don't get eaten. We're gonna wait here and eat our ice cream.
It'd be
Rio?
real bad for whoever eats me, because I would turn back
Yeah.
into a gnome.
Yeah, it'd be bad. Rio, how's that tiger's blood treating you?
You look over at Rio and he has a complete like red outline on his lips and he says, "Honestly, it was better than I thought."
Nice.
Good. Good.
Uh, Ellen, as you turn yourself into a cricket to go spy on Mr. Schneisman, uh, Kyle, the orc soda jerk, just goes back to like cleaning like a glass and a table, and you pass right by him. He's not looking at you. You go into the back. There's what is it? There's like a whole bunch of ice and cold storage, very well insulated. And in the very, very back, you see like cracked open a little like manager's room. It says employee only. And in it, you just see Mr. Schneisman just, and you just see some magic happen, and it's an ice cream statue,
Uh-oh.
and he just sighs once more, and he produces another ice cream statue. Can you make me a perception check?
Yes. Perception.
Ooh, Jesus.
Hey! My cricket eyesight is very keen.
Mr. Schneisman made himself an ice cream. And
He
he's
made a statue
talking.
of himself with ice cream.
He's, yeah, and he's kind of playing with it, kind of like a doll, where he's making it talk to the other, like, little statue he made out of ice cream. And you see him just go, and that's why nothing can be good. And he just falls onto his table, smashing the ice cream statues. And he just kind of cries into ice cream for a little while.
Okay.
At what point do you leave?
At the
Because he
point
won't.
where
He cries longer than you wait.
I'll wait like a couple minutes and then be like, okay, he's not gonna give me any more information, and I'll hop back up onto like Ori's knee and chirp at her a little bit, and then remember that I am a cricket, and I'll hop off and turn into a gnome and be like, yeah, I think he's cursed. He's really sad. He made an ice cream statue of himself, and then he cried at it. It was pretty depressing. It looked delicious though.
Crying at an ice cream statue of oneself does sound disconcerting.
I don't think he just likes ice cream. You should
Kiron,
go.
you've brought me to a very strange ice cream parlor. But I like it.
It's
This
not
is
usually like
this
this.
is interesting.
It's normally a lot more normal of an ice cream parlor.
Yeah, Rio now just looks over, completely done with his ice cream, and just goes, "Yeah, like last time they came in here and they tried to get me gum, but then we had to go get gum somewhere else." Riveting tale.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did get the gum somewhere else.
Yeah.
So
And
like,
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
should we? I don't know. Do you want to try to go and curse him, Ori?
I mean, just go and uncurse him. I don't know.
He's very sad. You can go in and just
Is he?
comfort him. You're very good at he was
Is he
crying.
cursed? He was just. What if he just had a twin brother who died, and
Maybe
they
that's
both
it.
loved ice cream?
Look, do you have to know? Does he have to know that you're casting remove curse on him?
Would it matter? Like, why don't you just do it and
Go
see what
and
happens?
go and give him a pat on the back. Be like, I'm sorry you're sad. Say some charming, paladin stuff that you're very good at. And just do wiggle your fingers a little bit, do the remove cursed.
I'll see what I can do. Kyle, I'm gonna need you to open the door so it's okay for me to go in there.
Well, technically speaking, my job isn't to let customers go into the. Okay, well, you just go and. All right.
I knock my ice
Well,
cream over. Oops, the ice cream spilled. We need cleanup.
Oh,
Hey,
no!
hey, Kyle,
Oh,
I would
right
like
in.
to order some ice cream.
Oh my god, everyone's introducing a new topic all at once!
Yep.
okay, I guess I'm just gonna go through the door.
Kyle
Just to save Kyle some torment.
Kyle completely blanks you out as
Yeah.
you were the least, like, ice cream related request.
Yeah, it's fine. No, we're intercepting right now. You do your
You're on
thing.
Kyle torture duty.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, man, I got it. Alright, a little more cream, less ice.
Okay, I'm gonna
More ice,
walk in.
less cream.
I'll walk in. I'll be a little bit quiet about it.
You find Mr. God, you find
Mr.
Mr. Schneisman
Schneisman.
just fucking crying, covered in
Oh,
Matthew, is this
covered
melted
in like
ice
rather
cream.
melted ice cream.
Matt? Is
This
this how you expected today
my
to go?
hands are gonna get all sticky.
the joke of Mr. Schneisman wasn't this deep, but it is now.
Yeah. See?
Okay,
It's the beauty of
try to
being the guy that
quiet.
invented everything. It's like, oh well, yeah. Well, now he's cursed or not.
Now he's cursed or not.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Let's see. What do you got, son?
So as I walk towards him quietly and I rub my hands together and I'm like, okay, Muhammad, I know I've kind of asked a lot of you today, but we're making miracles happen. This guy's gonna fucking be into Bahamut after this, hopefully. And it's the right thing to do, and he's gonna be very happy, and it's gonna be great. And I hope he'll still make ice cream after this. And I cast remove curse. It's remove curse, right?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is removed curse.
And then I'm gonna put a hand on his shoulder. Be like, excuse me, Mr. Schneisman, and then cast it with my hand on his shoulder.
You let this holy glow go, and you see it kind of like it gently caresses Mr. Schneisman. It like flows over his shoulders and kind of like, lays almost like an arm over him. As Mr. Schneisman looks over at you and he just goes, I apologize. I did not see you in there. How can I help you?
Where's the bathroom?
Um, over there. And he points over to a clearly labeled bathrooms sign, and he's just like, technically those are for employees. The ones for the
Oh.
customers are outside, but I mean,
Oh, I wish that this bathroom door was for customers too. And I kind of just look at him.
Eh?
Huh?
Nothing.
oh, here, let me get you the key. And he gets a key and he opens he unlocks the employee door, and he's just like, feel free.
And then,
I'm gonna go
yeah,
return to
well,
my desk.
thank you, Mr. Schneisman.
You're you're welcome. Are you crying?
No, just Bahamut bless you, okay? And you have a nice day. And then I just go into the bathroom and close the door.
Okay. Mr. Schneisman closes his door. Or he comes out
And
a
I go
few
and I just
minutes
start
later.
laughing. Yeah, and then I come out a couple minutes later. Ellen, are you still a cricket?
Kyle the orc bartender, like soda jerk, literally looks over to you as he's like holding 6 different new ice creams.
Yeah. And I'm at the counter with my arms splayed out and just like looking at the menu and just like being really indecisive, being like,
I could
Like
show
I
you what
said,
the other
this
one
one-
looks like if you'd like, sir.
Don't worry, Kyle. I found the other bathroom.
maybe
The other one has a very visual, distinctive.
Yeah,
You found the bathroom.
Yeah, and I quickly walk out from behind the counter, and then I walk up to Ellen. Is Ellen still like an animal?
No, as far as I know, I think she
Sorry,
turned back into normal.
All right,
Yeah,
I
I
pick
turned
her up.
back into
I pick her up under her little itty bitty armpits, and I raise her to eye level, and I'm like, Ellen, that was embarrassing. Don't make me do that again. I think it worked. Let's get out of here. I feel like I just committed a crime.
I
But he's happy now, right?
I don't know. I don't
Rio
think he even realized it happened.
Rio
We'll check on him.
chokes on the other tiger blood ice cream that he got. He literally gives like a.
Ori, did you committed a crime?
I don't.
You
It
went-
just felt wrong.
You went back there to remove a curse, and you committed a crime.
Felt just like he didn't know I was gonna do it, and I did it. And I don't even know if it worked.
What?
And then I
What the
asked him where the bathroom was.
Did you kill Mr. Schneisman?
No, I didn't kill Mr. Schneisman.
Ori, I'm
He's
so
fine.
proud
He
of you.
went back to his bedroom.
Oh my god,
I
it was
blessed
just
him.
all the things.
I removed cursed on him. Maybe. I think it worked.
Oh, well,
Well, see,
hey,
that's the thing when you
thanks.
ask a higher power, sometimes you're just not sure. But I didn't tell him. I just asked him if I've used the restroom.
Maybe let's leave and come back.
Yeah, well,
maybe things will be better. Maybe.
yeah, I want to leave. I don't want him to connect. What if that curse is part of his identity? I don't know. I don't know. I'm worried about it. Let's go. Let's leave.
Yeah. I grab a random ice cream cone that Kyle happens to be holding at that moment, and just leave a gold piece and be like, "Sorry, man." And then
Yeah,
and then we file out of there like real fast.
Yeah, I also take a random
Thanks,
ice cream.
It was good
Give
ice
him
cream.
some money. Thanks, Kyle.
You're okay. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
Half-heartedly
Keep the rest. Give the rest
mess.
to orphans or something.
As you guys run off, you none of you hear it. Kyle's just like, I don't even know any orphans. But you guys fucking run down the street with your completely gotten fair and square gains
Mhm.
Ice cream that we legally stole.
that you legally paid for. Who boop? No, Ellen,
Oh, what happened?
where'd you go?
I don't know. I can hear her moving around in the the living room.
Ah,
Something must
might
have
have.
gone wrong.
Guinea pig ate a cord.
No.
Guinea pigs aren't out there.
God.
Oh, man.
Right?
Master Peniel back in my life like an hour ago, and already we're on. This is where we're at.
Sometimes you introduce a character
We need
named
to know what your
Mr.
life is like
Schneisman,
now.
Right.
and like every time you look over to Peniel, he is just a big smile.
Everything okay?
Yeah, just my computer crashed, so
Oh, okay.
Just know that we knew right away and that we were thinking about you.
Yeah, we had a computer crash, but everything's fine. She'll be back in a minute.
We
Dab
could
on.
wait. Everyone could take a little break or whatever.
Yeah, I could use a 2 minutes.
Take 5.
All right.
Okay.
Alrighty, Rooney.
Nice. Nice. And everyone who didn't take 5. Which is bullshit. Oh man. Oh, what is it? I should say, for anybody who's still here, Mr. Schneisman was inspired by another D&D game that I watch that also
What's
had
that?
an ice gin.
Mm.
It's called Fantasy High. It was an ice gin with a very, very, very similar kind of thing, where it just so happened that he was an ice cream soda jerk. So I was just like, you know who's perfect for Mr. Schneisman? This guy. And it fucking works. Oh man. But yeah, didn't expect everybody to really take me saying I think Mr. Schneisman is cursed seriously. As
Well,
as a soda jerk talking about his boss.
Ugh.
The most mundane, like the most mundane place for a curse to happen. Yeah, it's workplace curse. I think my boss is cursed. I think He's cursed with bad paper clips. What? No, every time he tries to get a paperclip, it's always a little fucky. It's just... Welcome back.
Fix you're muted.
There we go.
There you are.
Yeah.
Destiny, it sounded like Ori was upset about the things she did, but I couldn't quite tell because it was all big oops.
Mm. Yeah. She was just being like, I don't know, man. I cured his curse, if he had one, but it felt weird because I did it on the sly. And I'm just like, yeah, it does feel weird blessing people on the sly.
Yep, no consent.
Yeah.
Non-consensual blessing.
You don't know what... You don't even know if he was fucking cursed.
That's true.
You didn't You didn't look at him. You didn't
No.
even ask.
Nope.
Hey.
Well, we did ask.
Well,
He
okay,
told me he
excuse
was
me,
cursed.
excuse me. You did ask, and he specifically said he is not cursed. He can only make ice cream.
Oh, maybe he's just bad at being a genie.
He might just be a bad genie. Like it might not
He
technically
found his
be a
niche.
curse.
That's true. Well, then we should make sure to come by every day and be like, "Hey, your ice cream's awesome."
Yeah.
On on a on a morality scale, you guys could see Garreg in the background at like 50% opacity, nodding his head. Like, we should go back to that store and tell that man nice things.
Right.
Garreg approved.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, but yeah, what was it? I was telling Keith about like so Mr. Schneisman is based off of another character in another D&D game that I've been watching, where he's also a ice gin, like ice cream soda fountain place. So I was just like, you know what? Who's perfect for Mr. Schneisman? This exact fan art. Like yoink.
Nice.
So I don't have time codes, but P Dog is in the chat.
Oh shit, P-Dog.
Or he was. Hey, dude.
Good to see. Good to hear.
Yep.
Oh man.
Just like old times. P Dog in
Right.
the chat.
Us taking a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
Yep. I was getting distracted when we were just gonna get ice cream for a moment.
Right.
I don't think it's distraction. I think it's just extra.
Yeah.
Right. Bonus content.
Truly.
Just bonus content.
How long are we gonna? How long do you think we'll be at this, Matthew?
Let's
Well,
see.
it's already been about 3 hours.
I was just about to say,
Yeah.
it's already been about 3 hours. We're actually coming to a really good spot to stop.
Okay. All right.
And I was kind of going to float it once you guys got out of Mr. Schneisman's
Yeah.
shop fully.
Yeah.
Oh man. Uh, also, I mean, I figure I'll ask while you guys are here. Uh, uh, going to the Temple of Bahamut didn't feel like a cop out, right? Because
No.
like I wanted to let you guys buy him magical items if you wanted to buy him magical items, but
The temple's right there, though.
the temple's right there, and Antonio is like one of your guys' best friends.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
no. It makes perfect sense.
I mean, we have assets at this level.
Exactly. You guys have a lot of assets at this level, so
Right.
I felt like it was kind of okay. Like
Yeah.
back when Krinth and Kairon got turned into stone, you guys had to do a little mini quest to get like some diamond dust.
Right.
Right.
But now we've progressed levels to where we could do some funner and quicker things.
Mm-hmm. No, it made perfect sense.
Right on.
And
right
that was a nice moment, Chris.
Yeah.
With the whole
Bro, thank you.
Mhm.
You put up exactly what I wanted,
Mhm.
and I felt like we were playing off really well.
Yeah. Yeah. That was fun.
Right. Bruh, dude, Master Peniel is just fucking weird. I was just telling you about like, oh,
I
I think Aaron's story might be next.
yeah
I
yeah
don't
it's
know what tells me that.
I yeah huh
Huh.
yeah
Dun,
it's
dun.
so funny because like pretty consistently like when we're playing this, I'll be like
Hmm.
I don't know when I don't know if this is the day.
Right.
I don't know if this is when it comes up. And I just happen to be like in another tab, like looking up a feat that I have. Like, where is that information? In case I wait, what did he just fucking say to someone else?
Whose name was mentioned?
Yeah,
Right. No,
yeah.
I love it. I
It's
think.
I'm kind of sad I didn't have the camera on because I definitely had a visceral reaction to that. Like, hooba hibba wubba, bibbity bobbity, back the fuck up.
Excuse me. It came to find me.
Excuse me.
But excuse me. Damn right.
Hmm.
Oh man. But what is it? Uh, once Destiny comes back, I was thinking about like, kind of talking to you guys and feeling out uh for the next sesh, depending on if we get Taylor or Harley back.
Hmm.
Either way, I was thinking about like, what do you guys think about I don't think you guys have a whole lot of downtime, or at least not downtime that you want to do anything with. So like, feel free to tell me if I'm wrong. But I was thinking about maybe just fast forwarding a little bit until we get our
The
meeting
meeting.
going.
That is kind of actually exactly what I had in mind um, in this session. I was kind of just be like, hey, should we just turn the clock forward? Because
That being said,
I know you guys don't remember last episode, but it was a lot like this episode.
that that
Where it's
that
Yeah.
like
that
one
being
important
said,
thing happened, and then like it was just us
yeah.
fucking around for
Hmm.
2 hours.
I mean, it's been a while, so it's good for us to get back in
Yeah, no,
the
I'm
swing of
glad we
things.
did
But
this.
also,
Hmm.
Chris and I are going to be gone. But if Taylor and Harley are able to play, I don't know if it
Hmm.
would make more sense to do another fuck around or do a mini
Oh, we
game
could. Hell yeah.
next weekend or
Right.
whenever.
Hmm.
Next 2 weekends, right, Chris?
Yeah, we're gonna be gone from the 28th to the
Like the
7th.
6th of the 7th, 7th, yeah.
Hmm. Hell yeah,
So if you
buddy.
want to play while we're still missing, that would be an option too. Or I don't know if
That's
we'd be
fair.
able to. I mean, it's gonna be the weekend. We might be able to join from Disney.
When in doubt, goblins.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Do
Gerblins.
whatever you want.
That's always the true one. It's just
Mm-hmm.
like, when in doubt,
Sure.
goblins.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
No, but I hella love it. Yeah, well, I feel so weird because it's just like we've kind of decided that like it is over, but Destiny is still
Yeah.
like in the
I
bathroom
don't want to
peeing.
Oh
say goodbye because it sounds like we're not quite done. Like,
no.
Uh, yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like narratively, we can we can like time pause this, and next sesh will resume during this like mid afternoon, and we'll fast forward on through.
sure.
Right. Um. Uh. What is it? Uh. Yeah. Ellen, I like that you were just like, oh, you mean that one that I know?
Yeah, yeah. I was just trying to remember. I
The
was like,
one
I
that
think mine was the liar's orb. Is he talking about
the
my orb or the other one?
the one that you know. Oh, right. Yeah.
Orbs.
Yeah.
That's a
Well.
cool artwork of them, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Hmm.
Uh, I've had it in my mind for a long, long time, and I've written quite a bit about these things, and like, I really liked the idea of an orb or like of a magical item being able to harness a specific school of magic in a way that in a way that beguiles most magicians' understanding of magic.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no. Wizards figured out how to do math and make a fireball happen.
Right.
These things, well, a lot like the Liar's Orb, they can make the unreal real, an illusion that you can pass through normally as a person. These ones didn't seem to be.
Hmm.
So we very much, I
I like
like
it.
the interestingness of just exactly what magic can do what. And all
Right.
these ones that are vaguely similar, doing similar things and being confused for one another.
Could be all kinds of weird magic-y things out there.
Hmm.
Weird time magic or what have you.
God, that just reminds me of this. Along with another one of the D&D things I was watching, there was a fucking. There's just a Deus Ex Machina, and one of the things that the DM said in the very beginning. It's just like, and let us not all forget the most powerful of magics. And it's like, friendship? What? No? Love? No! No, that's stupid! It's chronomancy! Chronomancy is the most powerful magic! What you said was dumb.
Yeah.
Man, I definitely don't want to get involved in those kinds of debates.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're back.
I am
Oh,
back.
oh man. Okay, so as as we all come back, we were just shooting the shit a little bit. But we was thinking, been about like 3 hours, and it might be a good place to wrap up, you know?
Mm-hmm. I
So,
could see that.
uh, I think after you guys like leave, Mr. Neichman's, like soda fountain,
Mm-hmm.
um, you guys with Peniel in tow just spend we as viewers, we see like the camera kind of follow us as we traipse down the road with the castle to your left and the yellow flags flailing in the breeze. And yeah, the scene just turns sepia and scratchy like pencil drawings
Hmm.
as as our ticket comes to the end. Guys, thank you ever so much for fucking playing D&D
Oh,
with me.
oh my god, thank you.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was good.
That was cool.
Thank you,
yeah.
Matt. That was good.
Yeah,
Thank
big time.
Yeah.
Shenanigans.
Yeah, thank you. What was it? I was telling Destiny about, kind of being nervous about wanting to put like some combat in here on the first sesh because I know combat's kind of a thing, and yada yada.
Mm-hmm.
Makes people feel good when you roll big number, hurt people, good time. But uh, thank you guys for making this comeback sesh really easy for me.
Hey, man. You make it
Yeah,
look easy.
definitely.
Yep.
Well, thanks,
There was just
thanks.
you just made up some shit about a cursed gin in an ice cream shop. Like that's the stuff dreams are made of.
Mhm.
Oh, he's very, very cursed, but
Mhm.
it comes with free ice cream.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good,
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah,
got
that
a
was a fun
terrible
detour.
thirst.
right?
Yep.
Um, but what is it? Yeah, like I was saying, they, yeah, dude, guys, good RP, fucking, what's not to love?
Yeah.
Oh
Thank you ever
man.
so
Right,
much.
yeah,
I
that was
look
great.
forward to playing again.
Yeah, I didn't
Hey
expect this
Ron,
to be as
backstory.
Yeah,
heavy.
hopefully soon.
Finally, we
Yeah.
learned
Yeah.
things about his
Yeah, seriously.
backstory.
Yep, it happened.
What? Like, bruh, I wasn't kidding. It was just like one after the other. We'll get through them.
Mm-hmm.
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 Oh man,
I'm gonna turn the stream off now. We're probably
Alright.
gonna talk about that.
right. Good night, stream. Thank you.
Night stream.